Mm.
Now we are
tongues and stealing hot sauce. Man, you guys missed out on some good stuff.
Yeah. Some delicious stuff. What's going on, y'all? We back for the second half of just talking stuff things. Yeah, we're hanging out tonight. See if we can get this one banned too.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, it's only gonna last a week, motherfucker. I'll be right back. That's all I'm gonna say.
Like I said, my popcorn's almost ready, so I'll make sure. I made sure I made enough to share with everyone. This shit's getting salty.
Just saying. Come holler at me.
Hi. Come say hi.
What happened?
K-pop? What?
What happened?
Mm-hmm. Let's get this motherfucker started. But nah, man, I hope everybody's having a good week. A good hump day it is.
Hump day.
How's everybody's week, man? I can't believe it's Wednesday. I literally thought today was Tuesday until...
I can't believe it's been almost a month since I was in California. How's that?
It has not. It's been... This weekend it'll be...
3 weeks.
3 weeks, yeah.
That's why I said almost.
Almost.
All right, so we rounding up. If that's what we doing, then okay, cool.
We rounding up. Don't judge me.
All right, we rounding up then. So yes, California is still
pretty amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna rain today. I guess it was raining in certain places, just not where I was at. Awesome.
Dude, that overcast was nice.
Right.
Yeah. Right. It was. Yeah, it was kind of rainy this morning when I left my house. It wasn't too bad. But yeah, I like that overcast day because I was outside most of the day, and it's nice not to be baking.
You weren't doing shit today, was you?
No, I didn't do shit today. I was just standing around, honestly, watching other people do shit. I'm sorry, man. I taught like a 30-minute class, and then I watched a bunch of people run around and do shit, and then I didn't do anything.
Dick Danger.
Dick Danger.
Get on the floor. Right, yeah. Sing it. It's so long.
Dick Danger's my hero. Just saying.
Dick Danger is the hero that everyone needs.
Yeah. Dude, Etches needs to like make his a comic for Dick Danger.
Yes.
Right? Could you imagine that shit?
Yeah, and give him that giant wig he was wearing at SCMM. Like that.
Bro, he had that shit on last year too. I don't get the wig. I get the wig.
I don't get it. For a minute, I thought that was his real hair. I was like, man, that guy's got an awesome fro.
I'm glad I wasn't the only stupid ass fucker that thought that.
Oh, well,
because I'd seen him before, and I feel like I'd seen him with the fro then too, and I'm like, well, maybe that's his real hair. Like, and he stuffs it underneath his helmet. That's legit. No, that's just a wig.
Bro, don't come in here talking that norm shit, bro.
You should do it. You should do it. Actually, like just make a cartoon character of Dick Danger with a wig.
Etch is like, hold on.
Wait a second.
Please. For the
Nah,
next
that type of shit takes a minute. You gotta sit there, dry out each fucking little. Yeah.
He's probably got forms already set up. I mean,
dude, his artwork is pretty awesome.
Yeah, I like his artwork. Attention to detail is nice.
Yeah, yeah. I was super impressed when I went digging through his Instagram. Only because I'm not a very like artistic person, so I'm always like impressed when people can do stuff that I can't do.
Yeah. Ooh, what's this? Oh, bitch. The hell Mothman done put on Instagram.
I wonder if someone can live stream while.
No, this was.
I think you can.
This was 20 minutes.
Yeah, I've done it before.
Oh yeah, you have. That's right.
Wait a second, I gotta see this because if you're laughing, then it's gotta be that. It's gotta be that good.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. That is pretty funny.
Kenny, catch up.
I'm sorry. I'm behind. What are you guys looking at? I want to see. I want to laugh too.
I want to know what you guys are doing. Share. Oh, is it the one? I think I've already seen it. Hold on. Yeah.
Not funny. It's funny.
Man, I feel left out now.
I could see you. I could see you rocking a bike like that.
Wait, is it a Busa though?
It's a Busa. No.
It is. Yeah, it's a Busa.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, it just doesn't have the giant camel hump on the back. That's why.
Hey, that camel hump is useful.
Yeah.
Dude, I went to the dealership where I bought my Ninja, and they had a Gixxer 750 and 2 Busas for sale.
How'd get the Busa?
Well, the guy that sold me my bike was there, and he's like, "You want to test ride the Busa?" And I'm like, "Do you want it back?" Because I'll keep going.
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah, it's probably not a good idea." That and they wanted too much damn money. Fuck that.
It's a good bike. I can't remember how much I paid for mine.
It was too much money for the year. That was the problem. Like, there was no way.
I'm just waiting for them to do something different. Like that bike is due for an upgrade, something besides new brakes and a new color scheme. That's what I'm waiting for.
Hey.
Yo, the ZX14R, that's my jam.
Well, you had one, didn't you?
Yeah, that was the bike I had before I bought the R1. I love that bike. And it was a true upgrade from the 2009 Hayabusa.
Busa.
I like that bike as well, but man, the ZX14 is a whole nother animal.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like, the Busa is definitely it's a cool bike. Yes, but it's a very one-sided, very one-track mind bike. Unless you're over, I don't know, 300 pounds. Come on, man. Be honest. That bike is very, very in a straight line, fast as fuck.
In a straight line?
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless you're a big dude or an Italian, that's all they are straight. The reason why I say Italians is because
dick.
I had a friend who got hey, calm your dick, dude. I had a friend of mine who his wife was in the military and he was a dependent. And I had met him from doing like DJ gigs and shit because he was always security. So, Marco's a big dude or whatever. And he rode a Busa.
Yeah.
And his wife got stationed at Aviano, Italy. And he was like, yo, when I started riding out there, he was like, bruh, I was seeing these little fucking 5'7" fucking Italian dudes, 123 pounds out there leaning Busas like they 600s. And I was like, wait, seriously? He was like, yes. They were fucking riding the fuck out of Busas. And I was like, I don't know, dude. I might have to take a trip to Italy to verify this. But it was just, no, go ahead.
A stock Busa is actually very easy to manage.
Yeah, it's not unmanageable.
No,
for as big as it is,
actually,
it's a super nimble bike. Like
it is when it's stock. When you don't do anything to it, you don't put the swing arm extensions on it.
You start doing that, and it gets all fucked up.
Then it's like, you put a fucking 6-inch arm on it, swing arm on it. You got to do like a 13-point turn just to get into a fucking parking spot.
6-inch arm.
Oh my god, you are so fucking.
Oh, I never did any of that stuff to mine.
No,
but I put
a
a power
stock
commander and just some other random small mods, exhaust, but otherwise it was pretty much stock. And it was a really fun bike to ride. I enjoyed it because my wife and I could go for rides and stuff.
I mean, the only one I've really ever had an opportunity to really put to the test is a buddy of mine has one that it is a street legal drag bike. It scared me.
So hold on, Zaki, I'm just Zaki or Zaki or however you want to say it.
What bike do you recommend for tall guys?
For tall guys, on the ground.
Yep. ZX125 or a Z125 would be perfect for you. Or I'm thinking maybe like a PW50.
No. The reason why I say on the ground, like I'm joking, but it's a joke because it's a Honda Ground. But it's true that it being a comfortable bike for tall people. I've met people who like Fish for one. Fish is what, like 6? What would you call Fish? 6'3", probably.
He's a giant. Remember, I'm, according to everyone, I'm a lot shorter in person.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm a
Yeah.
That was the going thing there. You're a lot shorter than what I thought you were.
Yeah, you're like Billy's height.
Shut up.
Anyways, Fish rides a Grom, and he says that bike is very comfortable for him. He's like, dude, that shit is a lot more comfortable than a lot of sport bikes that I ride or different bikes that he rides. And I'm like, the fuck? And he's like, you wouldn't think it, but it really is. So, but for tall people, dude, look, at the end of the day, you got to buy what you like. I don't want to be a dick, but I'm going to be a dick in a good way. Don't ask me what's good for you. Because if I tell you something and you go out and buy it and then you don't like it, now you're going to blame me for that choice or whatever. Yeah. Best thing to do is go put your ass in some seats, sit down on some bikes and fucking go that route, dude. But the honest truth is, for you young guys or those who don't ride yet, don't ask motovloggers what is best for you. Mm-hmm. You can ask them what do they like. You can ask them recommendations, like, "Hey, man, I'm a brand new rider. What should be like a good choice for a first bike?" I don't necessarily, and give them as much information as you can. Like, look, I don't want to go necessarily 300s because I'm scared I'll grow out of it. But what do you think is maybe like a good 600 super sport? Don't, and specify what type of bike you're looking for. If you're looking for a supermoto, fucking say supermoto. If you're looking for something naked upright, explain that, right? But just don't say, "Hey, man, what's a good bike?"
In my opinion, I think it took me 3 bikes to figure out what I wanted in a bike. I bought my first one because it was cheap. I bought the second one because I wanted something that I could like cruise around on, and I bought the third one on an impulse. And it wasn't until my 4th bike that I figured out that this is exactly what I wanted in a motorcycle. And I think
I did mine back asswards.
Yeah, I think it takes a while. Definitely don't buy one because all your friends have it. Like Red said, do some demo rides. Put your ass in some seats. If you can find a dealership that's nice enough to let you do like a test ride before you buy something, do that. Yeah. But don't. I definitely wouldn't go off whatever's the most popular or the prettiest, because.
Don't stick within your means. Like, don't budget. Like, I've seen people that have bought bikes because they look good.
Yeah.
But yet then they're like crying because they're making fucking $250 a month payments and their insurance is almost $200 a month.
And you gotta think about maintenance too. You get a Honda, a CBR. The maintenance is relatively cheap. But if you go with something like a Ducati or a BMW, where the maintenance is, or an H2, like the maintenance is fucking ridiculous.
Dude.
Yeah.
Dude, check it out. They do 2018. Isn't it beautiful? You're like, oh, dude, that shit is lovely.
Yeah, and then you start upgrading shit, and you realize that on Ducati, like the exhaust costs more than a CBR.
Yeah,
dude, an oil change costs more than a CBR.
Yeah, no. Well, that's what's fucked up. It's like, all right, cool. So you buy the Ducati, and then you go to do the first service, and they're like, yeah, it'll be $2,800, and you're like, wait, excuse me?
I want's an oil change.
Yeah. You're like, whoa, what the fuck? What do you mean $2,800? Yeah, dude, like, I'll do it myself. Okay, then you void the warranty.
Yep, pretty much.
Now you're taking out a loan to do a goddamn service. You're like, fuck that shit, dude.
Well, and also,
your garage,
like you were saying with maintenance, get something that you're going to be comfortable with working on your own.
Yeah, that takes a while too. Like I've worked on all of my bikes except for I did some of the modification on the R1. But like most of the major services, I just take in only because I don't want to void the warranty just yet. Like, at least have everything on paper just in case I decide to sell it.
Well, see, like me,
doing an oil change is pretty simple.
Oh, okay, sorry, dog.
I'm sorry, dog.
The only thing I won't do is tires, just simply because I don't have a tire changer.
Yeah,
if I had a tire changer, I'd have no problems doing it because, I mean, I've done it before.
I'm not sitting there with a crowbar and some other shit.
No.
I've seen people do it online because it's like how to change tires. And you watch the video and you're like, yeah, fuck all that. I'm not. I can imagine myself cursing halfway through it. Or who was it? Somebody was telling me that they had a friend that had tried to do that, and it was one of Snowcat's fucking videos. He was talking about how tried to change the tire by himself, ended up bending the fucking rim and all this shit. And I was like,
it's possible. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
I tried to do that on my car once. I thought I was getting a good deal on tires, and we had a tire mounting and balancing machine in the shop that I worked at. But for some reason, the machine didn't fit the size rim that I had, and it ended up costing me more money to get it mounted and balanced than it would have been if I just bought them somewhere else.
Speaking of tires, I have a question for you guys, for everyone on the panel, and even people in the side chat. When it comes to when you get your tires changed, and I've experienced both of these, so I just want to see what people's opinions are. Do you prefer weights or do you prefer balance beads?
Anal beads?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Anal beads. No, I don't prefer anal beads.
That's so not.
You know
that.
No,
but I'm just curious.
I thought weights were. What the fuck is a balance?
So there's these beads. You put them in like for whatever size tire you are. There's like this weird equation, and then you get these little beads and you pour like the exact amount inside your valve stem, and then when you ride, it automatically like auto balances your tire. At least that's the way that I've known it to work. I've never used them, but I've known people that have. I don't know if I like that idea.
Yeah,
I personally have used both, but I just wanted to see what people's opinions were and if they've used them, what their thoughts were. I had beads in the
you had beads.
CBR. But no, I had beads when I had my CBR. And I have not used them because I just got my tires changed currently on the Ninja, and I went with weights. And the only reason why I did is because I'm not sure how the beads would work on a smaller tire. Because on the CBR, I had a 180 on the rear. So it worked really well for a larger tire. And it's true, like the balancing, it takes no time at all, and it adjusts. That's what I liked about the bead, is that it will self-adjust. So you don't have to go back and like pop the weights off and then put a new set of weights on if it gets imbalanced at any point, blah, blah, blah. So
the only bad thing that I've heard about the weights is that when you're riding at slower speeds, like because they roll around inside, like it won't auto balance itself correctly at lower speeds. But if you're at highway speed or just like cruising through town, like it's magic. But I've heard bad things about low speed.
I was just curious. I didn't know.
My only negative thing about the weights is that the like residue or the sticky shit that it leaves behind sometimes when they rip them off, because them motherfuckers don't give a shit. They just want to get your shit in and out. So they take off the old ones, they put on the new ones, And what sucks is I actually have vinyl. On my tires or on the rim, so like there's weights on the fucking vinyl now, and it's like that sucks. You know what I mean? But shit's like
cosmetically, it's not the best route.
But still, yeah. That's the shitty thing, is it leaves where the old weights used to be or whatever. But to me, I would trust the weight, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you put them on there, and they're there. I mean, and
it's balanced. If they do it right, it's balanced.
Yeah, and they're not going anywhere. I've never had weights fall off. Has anybody ever had weights fall off just because the glue like disintegrated? I've never had that.
It doesn't make sense why it ever would, considering it's constantly getting smacked against the rim the entire time you're running. The fuck? Who's hit me up on the phone? But yeah, I didn't even know the beads were a thing. That is interesting.
Yeah, a guy I rode with in Florida, like when, one of my like best friends, we started riding together at the same time, and he always used the beads in his bike, and he loved them, but I just never that brave to make the jump. And I was like, I know what this feels like. I don't want to try anything new. Just go with the old school, tried and true method.
Cars use weights, bike use weights. Red one use weights. I use weights. Yeah, no, I'm a weights dude. I'll probably. I don't know. I just can't imagine some shit flinging around in my fucking wheel as I'm like, right. That just seems weird to me.
You don't notice it,
huh?
You don't notice it. You don't hear it. You don't feel it. It's just like literally having a weight, like a tire weight.
But how does it?
Internal.
But okay, so
it goes by centrifugal force,
right? Basically. And the science in my head ain't working out,
right? Yeah, and then I guess there's another thing. The guy that does my tires told me there's a slime that they can use too. That it's kind of like tire slime for a flat, but they inject it into the inside of the tire and then it will settle where it needs to balance out. But that just doesn't seem like that would be good, because like what if long-term wise you're going down the road and that slime somehow detaches from the inside of the tire, then it just throws the balance off your whole entire tire. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Next thing you know, you got 85-mile-an-hour speed wobbles in the front.
That's what I'm like, wow. I don't understand what's going on here. All you hear is this thud. Like, this is how I die. All right.
Yeah, fuck all that.
No, I was just curious. I didn't know if you guys had experienced or had experience in using both, or if you have what was better or what you preferred. So.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't know there was the other one. But what's up, Cowie Katana dude, Georgia guy?
What's up, man?
Why you didn't come to SCMM?
Man, I'm in Atlanta.
Don't matter.
And your point is what?
Right? Dude, motherfucker, dude, there was two people one dude rode from Chicago or one dude rode from Ohio. I ain't saying you got to ride, but goddamn it, Spirit Airlines or whomever the fuck can get your ass out here.
All right, well, next year I'll make a plan to come down there.
I'm just saying, could have increased your subscriber count by at least 40.
Well, I'm working on slowly but surely.
Nah, there was a lot of people. No, okay, I know the best. The best was this dude that didn't know who I was. I was like, bitch, you don't know me.
All right. You don't know who I am?
You came all the way here. You don't know me? He's like, nah, I'm sorry, man. And then I was like, well, you know Baker X? Yeah. You know Dad? Yeah. You know this person, that person? Yeah. Well, they're my people. Really? I'm like, yeah. Bitch, watch. And I went over there and was like, Derek, come here. And he was like, oh, shit. You actually know those people? Yes, son. Matter of fact, I got a radio show. And the dude was like looking it up. Oh, damn. He was like, I don't know how the fuck I've never found you. And I'm like, yeah, it's fucking you too. But just like, how the fuck you don't know about me?
How you don't know who I is?
Like,
how dare you?
Like, you didn't stumble across the Snowcat video or something, etc., etc.? Oh, I got to speak on some shit right quick. My bad. I got to get this shit off my chest. I really do.
Preach.
And I'm not name dropping, but so for some reason that dude Matty Cycles or whatever, who does that like motovlogger news bullshit or whatever, where this and that,
he just sits in front of a whiteboard.
Yeah, well, not even a white. Oh yeah, he changed locations. I saw that, but no, I went back to the video where he was all pissed off at Snowcat and all that shit. And so, okay, duly understandable why. And look, ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to agree with me just because you're over here and you like me. Look, if you disagree with me, cool. I'm not gonna hate you for it. I just take your disagreement as hatred. I'll block you and then fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. No, but look, real shit. I was reading through the comments and there were so many people hating Snowcat for what he did. Oh, that's a dick move. Oh, that's fucked up. Just like Snowcat, blah, 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 and all this shit. Now, here's the funny fucking thing. This is the shit that irks me, right? Is because nobody takes logic and reason anymore. They look at who they're aligned and who they like. So everybody's hating Snowcat unless you're
I've seen that.
Whatever. So what I'm saying is if dude would have took, say, another motovlogger's footage that they like or that people like, right? If he would have took like say if I don't know, Derek had a crash scene or whatever, and that dude took that footage, and Derek was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" He didn't credit me. He didn't do anything. He just grabbed the footage straight from YouTube, didn't ask me, didn't ask permission, and just put it up. And then wants to call it fucking fair use and all this and that. But I go ahead and I flag it down. People be like, "Well, yeah, that's fucked up, Derek, because he didn't ask you. That's wrong. That's just not." But everybody turns and they hate on Snowcat because he did that. Now, here's the thing. I was upset that he took a big chunk of my live stream that night and didn't credit me, didn't say anything about all these shows on Red One's channel, and then put up fucking 3 minutes of the goddamn video and just left it there. And so I was contemplating on taking the shit down, but then Snowcat did, and I was like, oh, well, fuck, it's gone now. I can't do shit. But do you guys think it's wrong for somebody to take that type of footage and use it, right? It's like, dude, that's your crash footage. That's your whatever footage, like HD squared, right? The dude who got rear-ended and ended up on the back of the hood or on the trunk of a car. Is it okay for another moto vlogger to just take that footage, upload it, put it in his video, and call it, "Oh, dude, it's just fucking fair use. I was just talking about it." Do you guys think that shit is right?
Well, you know what? If someone took my fucking footage of me chasing a fucking hit run driver and posted up on their shit, I'd be fucking pissed if they didn't fucking ask me.
Yeah, I agree. That's not
put it that way.
Yeah,
it's just common courtesy. I mean,
right.
if you're using someone else's content for the benefit of yourself, then why not credit that person? It's not that difficult. If that person has a watermark, ask them, "Hey, can you get me this footage from such and such point to such and such point in this video," and slap a watermark on it and resend it to me? I don't think that'd be an issue. Or even in the description.
But just credit the person. Like I feel like I did that in my SCMM video, like the part where I have where arson. Like I felt guilty like putting him in that video just because he's a nice guy, and I know him and I met him a few times, but like I made sure to point out that this is him, even though it was on my GoPro and nobody else's. But I still felt kind of guilty about that. I just made sure to point it out that this is him, and that's
all
him
I'm
doing
saying
this
is
stuff.
Common courtesy.
Yeah, it's just being courteous to somebody.
Watermark the fuck out. I put 2 watermarks on my shit. I put one in the middle, you can like barely see it, and put a big one on the bottom right.
Yeah, I watermarked the fuck out of that video. So that's why I say, if you guys can go right now to the video where he's talking about how Snowcat took it down, he's got a strike against his channel, and how he could either ask Snowcat to remove the strike or he could fight it in court and this and that and all this other bullshit, right? But if you read the comments, you will see a lot of popular moto vloggers and where they truly stand, not on the issue, but just their dislike for somebody. Look, I'm not asking anybody on here to agree with whatever about Snowcat and all this other bullshit. I'm just asking you to stand back and look at logic and look at reasoning, because if that shit happened to somebody that you like and align with, then you'd be like, dude, that's fucked up, blah, blah. You know what I mean? There would be so much outrage, but because it was the person that has a quote unquote target on his back, then therefore, like, yeah, it's easy to fucking talk shit. Take shots.
Well, let me ask you this. If you sat there, I mean, I can understand that part, but what about the other side? Like, what if Red One hit a back of a car, did a flip, and landed on his feet, and someone put it on there? Then everybody's like, man, who did that? Who did that? Oh, it's Red One. Okay, I'm going to go check out his channel. It could also boost it, too.
Yeah, but I'm not here to make you money. This is my beef with compilation channels. right?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm not here to
I
make
know
you
that
money.
argument. That's
Dude, I'm the one who fucking bought the bike. I'm the one who paid for the camera. I'm the one who fucking ate shit and dealt with hospital bills. I'm the one that did all of this, and all you do is sit at your fucking house on a computer, Google and fucking search YouTube looking for crashes, police interactions, and all of that shit. And at the end of the day, all I get is a fucking shout out.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a couple million views on that one compilation video, and here I'm the one that got fucked up, and I got nothing.
I mean,
not that you probably make a lot on the video anyway, but still, it's your stuff. Like, how could somebody profit on your stuff?
So here's the thing: true content creators protect their content, and they know it's worth money. So nobody. So the thing that I know today is what's his name? H3H3 Production just won a case on fair use. I don't know the original video, but he did win the case for fair use. That's cool. It's all funny games. Full pin moto in the building. What's good, man? Now, just because they won doesn't mean that YouTube's going to change their policy. You fucking take somebody's footage and that person flags it, then boom, the shit comes down. It's a fucking strike. You want to fight that, YouTube is going to step back and be like, well, y'all bitches got to take it to court. So that's the thing. It's like, if dude took Snowcat to court, could he have a leg to stand on? Maybe. We honestly don't know.
You know what I need to do right now? I need to find out if I won the Powerball. I got to find my wallet. I'll be right back.
This bitch said the Powerball.
I have the numbers. Would you like me to call them out?
Kenny's gone.
I fucking won $4. I only got the fucking Powerball number, which was 4.
You know what? I've never played any of those fucking scratchers. None. But anyways, like, long story short, like, Snowcat, he had a watermark in the video and all of that shit. But, I understand where fair use is a gray area, et cetera, but I don't think that you can just turn around and use people's footage for your own personal gain. People are like, well, it's not transformative, or it's transform, whatever the fuck the fucking words are. But I just think it's fucked up that you have a lot of the people over there like dogging on Snowcat because somebody took some footage from his channel that's watermarked, didn't ask permission, just took it, no credit, and feels like, well, because I talked about it, it's like reaction channels. It's almost like a reaction channel-esque, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how the fuck they get away with this shit either.
Fuck.
What, you lost, Kenny?
Yeah, it looks like I'm going to work tomorrow. Oh well.
Yeah. Unfortunately, well, it is what it is.
I ain't even doing shit, but I still got to get up and go.
Yeah, but what time? 8, 7, noon?
I've been going in early so I can go to the gym in the morning. I've been going in early, like 4 or 5. I get up at 4. I'm there by 5. I start work at like, I don't know. I'm not. Yeah.
Hey, Dick, what the fuck is Edge talking about? Dick Danger. Danger.
I guess there's some dude that fucking has my shit in their fucking channel, so I'm gonna go check it out real quick.
4 or 5. I get up at 4. I'm there by 5. I start working.
Wait, no, I'm about to say, bitch. I'm about to do the same. Let's go see.
Yep.
Oh, where y'all going? Where's that link at?
Well, gotta look for it first.
I just went and copied and pasted what he posted in here. So.
You know what's funny? I was about to say, God damn, there's 2 motherfuckers with your shit up. Then I was like, oh wait, second channel's you. Yeah, that is. Let's see. Hold on. This motherfucker's talking over the shit. Dude's trying to narrate and shit. What the fuck is going on? Hold on. Did he even leave a link to the channel?
Yeah, he left a link to Dick's channel.
Yep. Go ahead and
Let's all just go ahead and flag that.
Go ahead and flag that down, son. Yeah. Wait, how long is the original video? 10 minutes, and he cut this down to fucking 5.
The DC Bolt one.
Wait, what other bullshit?
I mean, it only has like 542 views, but still.
What other bullshit this motherfucker have? Oh, he wanted them kind of channels. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, at least I like YouTube for trying to, like, you know, at least give us a way to take videos down as content creators, especially if it's our content, because it looks like all he's doing is just uploading footage or video from just random shits on the internet, like video shows white cop repeatedly punch black man. I remember that. Graphic video show, the moment when car drives through what is that, protesters, and it's just like news story videos he just uploads. All
right, flagged.
I just put other legal claim.
What the fuck?
This motherfucker's been doing this shit for a minute now, and fucking all you got is 300 and fucking 66 subs, you bitch. Oh my god, worst voiceover ever. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, it'll stay up for a little while, and then that bitch will come right up. Because I've flagged videos that I've flagged. Videos from someone else. Like, I saw somebody else's shit in a video, and that's the cool thing. Like, guys, if you ever see somebody's footage somewhere else in this world, go ahead and you can flag it, because it'll ask you, like, is this your footage, blah blah blah, or someone else's footage? And if you click someone else's footage, you can actually reference the time where it's their footage, and then you can reference the original video. Yep.
I think I'd be pretty upset if I saw something that I filmed on somebody else's channel. If they didn't ask me, like, hey, you know, can I use this? Or...
Yeah, man. That's why I said, like, I saw a lot of fucked up comments over there, like, yeah, fuck Snowcat's a bitch. I'm like, dude's just protecting his fucking, like, that motherfucker had to pay like upwards of, like, I don't know, it was like 70 grand or some shit for that crash. Yeah, man, hospital bills, all that shit. Dude's insurance tapped out at 25,000. He had to cover the rest. I was like, fuck. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, and so this dickhead just gets to fucking take that video, put it up, and talk about it, air quotes. And then, you know, now everybody's pissed at Snowcat for fucking flagging it. Like, come on, man. I mean, if that's the case, then bitch, I'm about to start yanking everybody's shit. You know what? I would other than getting a strike, I would be the dude who would love to do that, and then take that shit and smash it right back in everybody's face. Like, no, y'all pissed off at him for this shit. I do the same shit. Now y'all mad at me? The fuck? Come on, man. But it is what it is, man. It's just me always ranting as usual. Sorry. Anyways, Mr. Katana, how you doing over there, sir? How's the weather in Georgia? Is it raining?
It is. Hold on a second. Like, no, it's just hot. Ain't no rain, nothing like that.
No rain. Well,
nah.
Oh, that's right. Y'all got the humidity out there to be fucking killer.
Yeah, it gets a little. It does get a little bit hot here, but you know, even that's.
Oh, Fullpin Moto just made a good point. What I don't like is how everyone swarmed over the crash at SEMM. Yep.
Yeah, that was a little too much.
You got fucking 300 riders and 298 of them are trying to get fucking footage of some dude out there going like fuck or whatever, you know, like
screaming. Somebody put their helmet like right in front of the dude's like head, like while
right.
Even if it was for a second, I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, come on, man.
That's where we're at these days is, you know, whatever you need to do to get to the top, man, you gotta You got to get that footage. You got to sell your channel to fucking, other channels and let them make all the money while you just fucking sit back and whatever. Like,
but then you watch like Sub D, like, they saw the crash. You're like, oh man, something's going on. And then you're like, there's nothing we can do here. We're just getting in the way. Let's just keep going. He's trying to wave people like, you don't need to be there. Let's just, just get out of here and make room for people that can actually like do some good and help.
Right. I mean, what are you gonna do except for make the scene hot and just be in the way and just like, come on, man. Like, but that's the thing. Everybody has to, oh man, we got to get that footage, dude. We got to get that footage. Like, whatever it takes to get that footage. Like, you show up 10 minutes later. Like, how long has it been here? 10 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, move out of the way. I need to get my GoPro in here. There we go.
I think I've watched that crash from like 5 or 6 different angles.
I've only seen the one.
I've watched a couple.
Views. I mean, the honest truth is, though, I wish, like, I don't know, man. Like, if I crash, I would like for somebody to be like, hey, Red, do you mind if I put this up?
Yeah, I would. I think I would appreciate that.
In a best case scenario.
Yeah, I caught you crashing. Hey, can I post that?
Especially if I'm over there fucking screaming and all that shit. Like, you know what? I don't maybe mind you posting the crash, but don't be all up in my grill, dog, when I'm in pain to get some footage for YouTube. Because the moment I see that shit and I see that you all up, bro, I'm coming at you, son. Like, we gotta have a talk. Like, really?
I'm gonna scream in the video. Fuck your YouTube channel. Fuck your YouTube channel.
Right. Subscribe to REDONE. Check me out on YouTube /Red. You know, like, but I just think that's ill, dude. Like, you're literally trying to capitalize off of somebody else's pain. Like when Ghost Ninja crashed, I never fucking posted that video. Never did.
Well, that's because you're a good dude.
Nah, I'm an asshole, but still. I just didn't post that video. Yeah, his leg was pretty fucked up. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Dude's good, though. I mean, he hit me up on Instagram and said he's going to be in the hospital for a couple more weeks or something like that. And
wow. He fucked himself up that bad?
I guess, man. Wait, this was... Let's see.
Shit, this was 3 weeks ago almost. So he's going to be there for another few more weeks.
Let's see, right here. So a week ago, he hit me up, and okay, yeah, no, he should be out. He said about another week in the hospital, and I should be out. Yeah, but then he put grateful. It was only a skin graft. I don't know what that means. I know what skin graft is, but thought his leg was all kinds of fucked up. That's what it looked like.
I like to find out like exactly what happened. Like, was he like target fixated on something or like what? Because I don't know if I've watched a video of him actually like a first person view, but from what I think I saw, he just kind of like and rode off into the side.
What he had said that he had looked right for a second, and then when he had looked back, like the road was curving. But I'm like, yeah, then you lean the bike. But I just think he had already committed to crashing at that point, had already like froze, locked up, and just, what do you call it? What's that shit when you look at shit and hit it?
There's a target fixated.
Target fixated, yeah. That's what I said. He already pictured the crash and just went straight for it, and boom, went down.
I'm out. I'm jumping off.
Right, like, oh, we're going down, people. This is it. I mean, it's unfortunate.
That's what I did on my crash. I was like, oh, here it goes.
Just gave up, dude. Yeah, no, there's a couple of times where I've gone to corners. I'm like, oh, this is it. And then like, no. And then you fucking do whatever you need to do. And then you figure it out last second.
Bro, I crashed right into the fucking water.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I had my first bike, maybe maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and I went riding with some guys I should not have been riding with. And we were out in like kind of like northern Florida. There's not really a lot of curvy roads in Florida, but every once in a while you find like these random like short stints of like, you know, twisties. And I went riding with these dudes, and I was way out of my league. And the road kind of narrowed like halfway through a turn, and I saw the water, and I saw like the tight corner, and I was like, oh, here we go. I fucking bailed out. Bike went in the water. I landed in the mud, and that was that.
I wish I could have done the same. I wish I would have had the same reaction when I had mine like years ago.
Oh, what'd you do?
Hit. Oh, well, I was back. It was years ago. It was back when I was still kind of racing, not really heavy duty, but took a turn a little too hot. Didn't get my foot down soon enough. Caught a rut, and the bike came out from underneath me, and I just started sliding towards the wall. And the wall is basically just covered by straw bales.
Oh.
And mind you, I was coming into that turn at about probably 90, 95.
Yay.
And all I remember saying is, oh, fuck, this is going to hurt. And then I remember just slamming into the wall. And then I just laid there. Because I was like, am I dead? Tried to get up. Couldn't really get up that well.
Dude, my first thought was like, oh, man, my wife's going to be pissed. I just bought this bike. And I was like, oh, no, it's broken. Like, how am I going to get another one? Like, I didn't even care that my arm was all fucked up.
I didn't even care about anything on me. The first thing I asked the people the medics that came to me, I asked them, where's my bike?
How's my bike?
Pointed to it. And I said, is there anything broken on it?
I wonder why, like, why is that? Like, why does that always happen? It seems like the common response, like I'm fucked up, I'm mangled, like, but how is my bike? Like, well,
because back then that bike was not cheap.
No, the bike's not cheap. But even now, I think I'd still probably ask the same thing. And like, man, I love this bike that much more than I love my arms or legs.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, mine was not fun. That one was actually probably one of the scarier ones that I had, because I really didn't know if I was going to come back from that one or not.
Oh yeah. So I'm guessing from that you've crashed multiple times.
That was probably the most serious one. But oh god, I crash all the fucking time. What are you talking about? I give no fucks. I get on like my I get on my XR. Now, mind you, and I'm not promoting this, but a lot of times I'll get on my little flat track, my little piddly ass XR flat track bike that I have now, and I'll just have a helmet on and gloves, and I can't even begin to tell you how many times I've gone down on that thing.
Oh.
Because I don't care. I'll just go full bore.
Just beat the crap out of it.
Oh yeah, the bike will slide out from underneath me. I'll slide. You name it. I don't care. I've crashed tons of times.
I've been lucky. I've only gone down that once. And after that, I think it kind of put the fear in me a little bit. It's like, maybe I should be a little careful. And I've had a bunch of close calls, like oh shit, like that could have been really bad. But no, luckily that's the only time I've ever gone down. Nope. God damn, that's a lie. That is a lie. I crashed that fucking Gixxer 1000. I swear it wasn't my fault. It was the tires.
Oh, the tires.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't like Bridgestone tires.
Okay.
Yeah, but I didn't get hurt. I didn't get hurt. I just got like a small, like baseball size, like kind of scar on my thigh from where I landed, and then I got up running.
Running.
Yeah. Besides that, I've never crashed. There's only 2 times. only twice.
Huh. Wait, what did we say?
And after that, I was like, fuck this Gixxer, I'm selling it. It sat in my garage for like 6 months, and then I sold it.
Did you? For a good price or what?
No, I fuck. I'm not going to say what I did, just because I don't want it to come back and bite me in the ass, but I kept it in the garage until I could get it fixed. And then I got rid of it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Craigslist is always a good way to, because there's always a
Oh, there's always somebody out there that wants your shit, and they don't care. Like, oh, and I think back then, like it seemed like bikes weren't lasting as long. So if you got like 15 or 20,000 miles on a bike, like that was like the end of its life.
I can't say that because right now I got ZX 900 and I got 86,000 miles.
I know your bike is incredible. That bike is awesome.
Wait, how many miles you got?
I have 86,000 miles.
What year is the bike?
2000.
Yeah, but it just seemed like right then at that period of time, like if you had more than like a certain amount of miles on the bike and you try to sell it, like it was considered garbage. Like nobody wanted to buy it.
Either that or you had an example would be like the RC51s.
No, I would buy an RC51 right now if I had the money.
Well, here's the thing though. You have to keep an eye out because there is a certain time period where the RC51s were more highly regarded and very well taken care of, and then there were years where they were just absolute shit, and you're not going to get you're going to be regretting that you even bought it. Because like a buddy of mine, he has an RC51. That thing has not started for 2 years. Like
Really?
He's been trying to sell it, but the year that it is, it's not what people want. Because when Nicky Hayden was racing for Honda, he was on an RC51. So in that time period, if you had an RC51 from I forget what year it is, like I think it's 01 and 02 maybe, and correct me if I'm wrong. You can find those years of RC51s for like $5,000 or more, but if you get one after that, you can get them for like $2,500.
I don't know. I can't remember what
because
year.
his fucking it's because his name is attached to it, which is fine because RC51s are fucking fantastic bikes, and I'd love to have one. But
the guy that I knew that had one back in the day, it was like right around like 05, 06, 07. I rode it once, and it was probably one of the most craziest experiences of my life. Like that bike was fucking amazing.
What the fuck is special about RC51? I don't know.
It's a V-twin.
I mean, coming from like a CBR 600, it was the greatest experience ever.
Yeah, if you've ever
a lot of torque, a lot of torque.
Yeah. If you put a CBR 1000 beside an RC51 and listen to them, they don't sound anything alike, and they are torquey. They're torquey as fuck.
No, I know what a V-twin it does and sounds like, and it's great, but
yeah, that's why they're just different.
And outside that normal like sport bike line of like Honda, Kawasaki, whatever, like I don't think there was any bike like within that normal sport bike path that is made that way, unless you go into like Ducatis or something like crazy. But your normal like your big 3, 4, 5, like that's, I don't think there's ever been anything like that since.
I don't think, honestly, I think you're right. I don't know of anyone. And I'm actually looking it up on Google just to double check. I don't think anyone has ever come out with something even remotely close to it.
Yeah, not that I can think of off the top of my head.
It's just because it's a V-twin, that's why everybody's like, ooh.
Not necessarily. I mean, I'm sure there's other things.
Yeah,
there's a shit ton of other V-twins.
Oh yeah, the TL 1000 is fucking legit too. I knew a guy that had one when I lived in Florida. He never let me ride it, but that bike was beautiful. Yeah, the RC51 and TL 1000s.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Okay. I don't know these bikes. Sorry, I've always been a.
Man, I forgot about the TL. Man, I haven't seen one of those in fucking forever. It's been at least a decade.
Let's see. It looks like. Wait. Oh, that shit look like an SV650 almost.
Wait, that's just so you can't get into the RSV. Like we're talking about that normal path. Like you get into like Aprilias. That's kind of outside. Like most people don't look at Aprilias,
Yeah, most people don't know what Aprilias are.
Yeah,
what they do.
Yeah.
No, they look at them and they see the price and walk on by.
Right.
That's my general consensus. Like, oh, that's so pretty. Never mind.
Yeah, or they look at it, or they look at it, and they're like, "Dude, what the fuck is that?" And it's like,
all my friends have Gixxers. I guess I'll buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, dude. Like, I didn't know shit about Aprilia really until, Goat had bought his, and I learned a little bit about Aprilias then, but I don't know, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I'd love for that to be my second bike or third bike or some shit.
Good luck on the maintenance on that bike.
I don't think it's that bad.
Man,
For an RG4?
every part's probably cost you twice as more than the other bikes.
No, and I'll give you that. However, it does seem to be the only Italian bike that doesn't have a lot of issues.
Very true.
It's not an MV and it's not a Ducati.
Yeah, but there's not that many Aprilias. There's more Ducatis out there and BMWs than there would be Aprilias.
No, I'm saying like Italian. So they're like they don't have problems with the electronics. They don't have problems with, at least they, that much. Like I look at when Boris, when he had his MV, all the shit he dealt with that. Me personally knowing a person that had an 1199 and all the shit that he dealt with that bike, Snowcat and his fucking his hypermotard, like Ducati is known for having shit electronics, and so therefore it's constantly in the shop or getting warranted and all this other bullshit. But with Aprilias, I haven't heard a bad rap from Aprilia. Granted, not a lot of people ride Aprilias, but it seems to be the one Italian bike that's figured it out. So that's why I'm like, yeah, let me take one.
If I would have won the Powerball, I would have bought one just for shits and giggles. But
shit, if I want a Powerball, I'm buying a Y2K bike.
Yeah, I'm gonna strap some wheels to this fucking jet engine.
Jet engine.
Yeah, and see what happens.
Dude, I mean, could you imagine having one of those bikes and go to bike night? Shut it all down. Just shut down. Everybody just leaves.
Right. Just wait. What kind of fuel does that fucking thing take? Like JP8 or some shit?
I don't know.
You're gonna need a friend with a truck behind you with fuel because you ain't gonna go to your local gas station and get fuel. You're like, where's the nearest airport?
Yeah, where's the nearest airport?
Helicopter pad.
Right.
Somewhere.
I got a Bell.
Where's the closest fuel depot? That's all I know.
Yeah.
Start looking that shit up on Google Maps. Why isn't this fucking stuff showing up?
Shit's like $42 a gallon. Some stupid shit. Like fuck.
I remember paying fucking $10, like close to $10 a gallon when I had my CBR because I put race fuel in it. I put 110 in it all the time.
Dude, not even that. Could you imagine calling your insurance company? Yeah, let me get a quote for 2012 Y2K, please.
What's the VIN?
What's funny? Most insurance companies probably doesn't even have that shit in the fucking system. They're like, we'll get back to you in about 3 to 6 months.
No, they're probably like, what? Now, what plane are you trying to insure? No, it's a motorcycle.
Sir, you do realize this is progressive, right?
Dude, there was a couple insurance companies like back in the day that wouldn't even insure anything over a 600. I can't remember. I can't remember what companies I called. Maybe there's like some stupid local like Florida bullshits. But I remember calling like Progressive and Dairyland and a few others, and there were some of them that you got anything over 600? Nah, we can't insure you. And I don't know if it was just me, but yeah, they made it sound like they wouldn't insure any bikes over 600.
That's why. Then that's what you do. You go get you a 600 bike, take the motor out, put a 1000 in, and all the day.
Mm-hmm. I didn't have that kind of money or time. And I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just wanted a bike. I just wanted to ride.
I'm sitting there looking at this Benelli Tornado 302R. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I guess it's a 300cc bike because I see a comparison between. So it's an Italian 300 versus, or it looks like they're comparing it against a Yamaha R3. Yamaha R3's faster, has more engine, makes more power. Bigger brakes. Well, the front brake is bigger. But it's cheaper. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know Benelli. What is that? That sounds
what is
familiar. What do they make?
Benelli is also a gun manufacturer as well. They make some of the finest quality hunting and match shotguns you can possibly have.
Billy! Oh, sorry.
So they got a combo factory of motorcycles and shotguns. Just ride down the street like, yee!
Hold on, I gotta send my boy Billy a link.
It is a neat looking bike though.
I'm sending it to you on Twitter. Not Twitter.
That was cool. Okay, sorry about that.
Anyways, shit, I need to go to bed.
Well,
I got a long day of doing nothing tomorrow, so I got to get up early and get started.
Motherfuckers, I got a long day.
All right, guys. Well, I will catch you all on Friday.
Delete. Bruh. I just tweeted out the link.
Oh.
It's all good. Yeah. It's all good.
Delete that tweet.
Go
ahead and make that tweet disappear.
Yeah, go ahead, make that. No, it's gone. All right. That was pretty funny. Wait, make sure. I'm just saying, as random people come in here, I'm just shutting it down.
Yep.
All right. Click. We're off here. Done.
Goodbye.
All right, Kenny. Wait, is Kenny gone already? Kenny's gone already. Bitch. Dick, what the fuck are you doing in here, man? You're all quiet and shit, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I was fucking killing ants and shit in my room. I was like, where the fuck are these ants coming from? And then I'm arguing on this fucking group chat on my phone because one of my fucking roommates left a goddamn fucking back door open and shit. And I'm fucking pissed off about that.
And I'm gonna go ahead.
Like there was like nobody home and shit, and like come home and like the back door was like cracked open and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like kind of like, just a little pissed off.
As Archer would say, this is how you get ants.
Yeah. And that's how you get ants.
Mm-hmm. Do you want ants? Because this is how you get ants.
Yeah, I got ants.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking hard to get rid of these fucking ants, man. And we killed a rat the other day and shit.
Oh, for God's sakes!
You got roaches too? What the fuck?
No, actually, surprisingly, we don't. No, because like we're like renovating the house and shit. So it's like, half of the kitchen's like there's no roof, there's like no ceiling on the kitchen because we're putting a fucking hibachi grill in the kitchen with a big ass exhaust fan. And
fancy over there.
Yeah, so everything is like kind of like
for everybody.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to come by and shit. And we'll fucking cook up some fucking Korean barbecue grills.
I was gonna say, yeah, give me a few hours, I'll be there.
Yeah.
It'll
probably be done like next year and shit.
Yeah, you work, bro. You got that office phone over there.
I was gonna say.
I know. I was like, what the fuck was that?
Thank you for calling Katana Incorporated. How can I help you?
Yeah. Yeah, this got fucking sex line going on over there.
Oh, really? It's funny that you say that, though.
Why?
Fucking shadow bait.
No. No, my wife, she does sex phone operator.
Interesting.
Hey, that's cool. Hey, knocking it. That's that's a hustle right there. You can't knock a hustle.
Yes.
No.
Fuck it.
Kudos to her.
I wonder how many women call into like the other version of whatever.
They don't. Yeah. Technically, me and my wife, we own a company, and we do this as a business.
Yeah, it's a good hustle though.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like I said,
charge motherfuckers $10.99 a minute and shit.
Now, one thing is crazy is like we have like one guy calls her and because my wife rides, right, and she put like on her motorcycle, she rides and all that. And one guy, he calls and he's like, I dress up as a woman riding motorcycles, so guys look at me and and this, that, and the other while I'm riding the bike, and it gives them a thrill. So y'all need to be careful what women you look at on motorcycles. It might be a dude.
Bruh. Thank God at least the women that I've seen on motorcycles look like women.
All right.
Oh, they look like women. I mean, they have. They look like women. They don't stop. They don't take the helmet off, and they never go to bike night. Just to let you know.
Okay, they look like women, and they ended up being women. However, That would be weird. Yeah, if I saw somebody walking around with a helmet on at a bike night, I'd be like, "Dude, are you a motovlogger? Where the fuck's your camera?"
Well, no, they don't. They don't. No. Here's the thing. They don't do that. What they do is they ride their bikes. The guys be honking at them. Woo, yo, you look good, girl. Blah blah. And they're like, oh yeah. But you never see them at bike night. You'll never see them because obviously you might know they're a dude, and you don't want to feel bad that you haul at this person, but see them at bike night, and you really feel bad about yourself.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah, that would suck really bad.
So look, Midwest, you're a female. So I'm gonna ask you a question.
Sure.
From a female's perspective, try to remove yourself away from being a rider.
Okay.
Maybe look at your friends that are non-riders or whatever. Like when females see guys on motorcycles, let's just say street bikes because that's what most of us ride. It doesn't do anything for them, does it? Like to see me come pulling up next to their window and be like, "Hey, what's up, ladies? How you doing?"
Probably it'd be a 50-50. I mean, it's hard for me because a good portion of my friends are married with kids. So,
damn.
If you'd be rolling up on some of my friends, you'd be rolling up on like the Chrysler minivan with the fucking Paw Patrol playing on the DVD player. I mean, I'm just saying. But no, I mean, they have been around motorcycles just like myself. So when they see a motorcycle roll up, of course, the curiosity is there. Like, they'll be like, "Oh, that's a nice bike," but their reaction is not like what you would see out of someone who is younger, like much younger. And I've seen some girls. Hell, I've seen some guys when I'm personally riding, and I'm going to put myself in this situation where they'll damn near snap their necks when they realize
it's run you over, trying to get your attention.
Yeah, well, you'd be surprised. It's not just motorists, but I'm talking guys on bikes too. They'll snap their necks looking back because they'll double take. Because they'll wave and then they realize, oh shit, that's a female, and just about take themselves out. But it's I'm like, hey. I'm like, what's up?
No, the reason why I ask is like, I to be honest, I've never had a female just walk up to me and be like, "Oh my God, is that the R6?" or whatever. It's always dudes.
Well, like for me, like my friend, my female friends do not have it. Like for me, I not only appreciate the bike, but also, I mean, I appreciate both aspects. So if it's like, if I'm stopped somewhere and some dude rolls up on a really nice bike, I will probably go up and be like, "Hey, that's a sweet ass R6, or that's a sweet ass, Super Duke." But for me personally, I see it as more of I appreciate the bike. For them, they may be a little bit more leaning towards the person versus the bike because they don't have the type of appreciation like myself.
No, I mean, I get that, but it's just like it seems fucked because a lot of dudes think like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get this bike and then get all kinds of bitches. Bitches gonna be running up like, yo."
I'll tell you this.
That is a general mindset of a lot of, not you guys, people that have actually been riding for a while, but just the newer riders, like the younger kids. Like there's a kid that's in town that has a bike. He's got to be, I'm gonna say, late teens, early 20s, give or take, and he thinks that these girls are gonna fucking fall out of the sky. I don't know how many times I've put him in check. Like,
right?
I've never seen girls.
I looked at him and I'm like, "Bitch, that bike is not gonna bring pussy. I'm sorry, it's just not."
It depends on the bike. I haven't seen women run. "Oh my God, you got a 250? Ooh!" They're like, "Oh
my God, you got a Grom."
No, I mean, just bottom line, like, I have a pretty sexy bike. Maybe none of the females that I'm around like red or something. I don't know. I've never had a chick who just been
I appreciate your bike, Red.
I get that. That's bias.
I've seen dudes go to a club, don't even have a bike. They get out of their car with a helmet and walk in the club like they have a bike.
Oh, Dick.
Wow.
Yo, Dick, do you remember dude last week with the Alpine Stars jacket on?
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, he was passing by, and we were like just sitting there talking. I'm like, where's his helmet? He's like, just wearing a fucking jacket. He was all walking with some chick.
Yeah. So
yeah. Then I was like, hey, I was like, where's his bike? And then I think he heard me because he turned around and shit.
Yeah, he turned around and looked because a couple of y'all still had your helmets on and shit, and it was just one of those things. It was like this dude's wearing an Alpine Star jacket, and he just happens to walk past two dudes that have helmets, and then 4 or 5 other dudes all in a circle. And then I guess maybe he overheard us talking, but he kind of turned and looked back at us like, bitch, is you just wearing an Alpine Stars jacket to be wearing an Alpine Stars jacket? Like, where the fuck is your helmet, kid?
Stop throwing salt in that man's game, man.
I'm just saying, where the fuck is your... Okay, look, I don't need to know where your bike is, but if you still...
where's his bike?
Because, because, look, that to me, that's irrelevant. I don't even know where his bike is.
Yeah, he didn't park with us.
If you put your helmet somewhere, why the fuck your jacket ain't with your helmet? But why the fuck you just...
Well, wait a minute. Like my bike, I got a lock seat where I can put my helmet on my bike and lock it in. And I can walk with my jacket. So you really can't say you have a bike.
I would never fucking leave my helmet on my bike because my fucking helmet. I have a expensive helmet with all my shit on it, so my helmet goes with me.
Yeah, I mean, I've left my helmet on my seat. I mean, don't get me wrong, yeah, but it's just one of those things where it's like he didn't seem interested in the motorcycles. He just was kind of more like back at us like we was
come on now, let me ask this. I'm gonna tell you this, Red. I'm married, but if I was him and I got a girl, man, funk what y'all talking about. I got something right here. I'm on, I got a mission.
Right, but at the same time, to your right is a new R1. There's an S1000RR. There's an R6. There's you know what I'm saying?
I can go to a bike shop and look all that.
If he wants to rock the jacket, I don't care. He could rock the jacket. I was just wondering, okay, where's his fucking bike at?
I would have asked.
I just thought it was hilarious.
Hey, that's a nice jacket. I bet you got a nice bike.
Hey,
let's go look at it.
Just like LA Jukes said, he had no gloves either.
So, oh, bitch, that was just an accessory. He was wearing that helmet. That was a goddamn accessory. That's like me rocking a Coach purse or something. That's like, I'm gonna have the most expensive accessory. You see this $500 leather jacket? Yeah, I just bought it because it's pretty.
Yeah, with my $1,000 Louis Vuitton colostomy bag.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
At the end of the day, if I fall off my skateboard, I'm good.
Yeah.
No, he probably doesn't know he's wearing a fucking motorcycle jacket. He probably just thought it was just another leather jacket and shit.
He got it like a fucking secondhand store or something. It was
you sitting there like, dude, I could elbow the shit out of somebody. Feel that right there in the elbow. Look,
it's on my back too.
Just look at it.
It's so much.
Just look at it. Just look at it. Yeah, I don't know what that dude did in the club. I literally walked up to him. I was like, "Hey, what kind of bike you got, man? I got me a R2 250." Okay, I got that Yamazaki Grom 125. He got misheard and the music's loud, and and then I watched him leave. I'm looking outside. I don't see a bike in the dang on parking lot. I see him get in the car. I'm like, how does he tell a girl, hey, yeah, I got a bike. Oh, I would ride it, but I mean, what would fall for that?
Especially, he wore that in the club.
He walked in the club with it in his hand.
How are you not? Oh, I was gonna say if he was wearing it in the club, I'd be like, how are you not dying right now?
No. He walked in with it, like he got out of the car and walked in with the helmet and was walking around like it was his. Like some girls like, oh, you got a bike,
Yo,
was it a nice helmet at least?
Man, it was dark. Man, I think it was a Bell, maybe.
See, that is one of those things where you see old boy and his head is like, motherfucker probably wear a 6 size hat, but his fucking helmet's like a 5X. You like, bruh, seriously?
Maybe he was gonna fucking breakdance or some shit and do some head spins.
No, he was just trying. Because you can see women be like, "Oh, you ride? Yeah, ride." And see when his helmet's showing. Yeah, look at my helmet. Blah blah blah. You see him getting phone numbers and stuff. I like to see it next day. Can I go for a ride? Oh yes, he would. Man,
I would like to the shop right now.
Right.
I didn't experience that at SCMM. Like all the girls that I saw, they were like, like making fun of me. They're like, "You ride."
Wow.
Wait, Billy,
Whatever.
Billy, real shit. You being out and about, and I know you're out there in the whatever you want to call it, the sticks, the country, the boondocks, whatever. Have you had a random chick come up and maybe admire your motorcycle or think you were like you were, I don't know, fucking a gold brick because you rode a motorcycle?
Yeah, but it's not the girls that you want to do that.
Exactly. Exactly. Right on the nail.
And the sad part is, I kind of have a general idea of what type of females he is talking about because them same type of females are in my area too. And you're like,
man.
I don't understand. Like, you know, I've been to bike nights. I've been to like Myrtle, Daytona, and I don't understand.
I want to go to Daytona so bad, man.
Well, well, Black Bike Week is crazy. Number one. You know, it's just crazy. But like, I don't get these women. Like, these women will drive hours away to go to a bike rally meet, and you can tell that these women don't even know nothing about motorcycles, but they will jump on the back of anybody's motorcycle.
So okay, that's what I heard, right? Because Florida has, like, at least with Daytona, right? Florida has no helmet law, right? Am I correct on that?
So does South Carolina, where Myrtle Beach is too.
Okay. So yeah, I've what was it? It was Goldfather's brother. So when we were coming back from Reno, we were talking, and he was like, "Oh yeah, man, you gotta get out there Daytona Bike Week, man. Like, browsing out there, be wilding." He was like, "Bro, you'll just have some random chick walk up and be like, yo, can I get on the back of your bike?" Yeah, sure. Boop, she'll hop on. You just go ride. Like, the fuck? He's like, yeah, man.
You gotta be careful. See, the problem is with this is like me, I just don't let many women ride my bike, because the thing about it is when you go to events like Daytona and Myrtle, you have these women who jumps on these bikes. They don't know how to, like, when you lean, they lean. They want to sit up. They want to sit up and look around and wave and take selfies and all this and that and the other. While you're trying to keep it up balance, and she's throwing you off. And that's what happens when they get wrecks, because of women trying to look all cute and things.
They don't know how to backpack properly.
No, they don't. No, they don't. And
Bitch, learn how to backpack.
And then the bad thing about it is, it's one thing to be ugly with a helmet on versus being ugly without a helmet on the back of someone's bike. You know, you can have some monstars on the back of your bike. You know, a woman could have a bad body, you know, a helmet, she look good. Bruh, but when you're in Daytona and Myrtle, you will have no helmet. So these girls look like sea donkeys on the back of your bike. And then they'll take pictures of you and then put you on the website while you get a sea donkey in the back of your bike, and you know, that's it.
I don't know, man. Like, even you could have a girl with a beautiful golden icon variant encrusted in real diamonds, but if her ass cheeks is in danger of getting caught in the swing arm, no problem.
But you gotta understand. Those women there are to not even admire bikes. They just want the dudes on the bikes, and then it's just like one big fuck fest. They're just having sex, and that's it. It's pretty much all they do.
Dude, I remember one time I did see this chick that, like, came pulling up. I'll never forget this dude. It was an R1, right? And I just remember looking at the yoga pants, and she had like a nice little thick ass, and I was like, whoop. Wow, right? I just remember staring at her like, yo, she's on an R1. Park, got gas, helmet came off. I was like, oh.
Yep.
Wow.
The big reveal.
Put that helmet back on. We can talk. But helmet off, all bets is off.
I can see Red One. Yeah, girl. Oh yeah, keep that helmet on though. Keep that helmet on. Yeah. I have a fetish having sex with a girl with a helmet on.
It's like one of them chicks that
it's to protect your hair.
Good one. I like that.
Keep it silky.
I'm gonna tell my friend, if she's ugly, just say keep the helmet on, protect your hair. Her hair, yeah.
No, we don't want you with them split ends. Nobody looks good with split ends.
Well, it gets gummy in there when you get in the shower. You know, it doesn't come out. It sticks.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Well, like Daytona. Daytona. Difference between Daytona, like Daytona is more white people. It's more Harley-ish kind of like a thing. They have a lot of like what do you call it? They have demo rides. Now, that's pretty cool. Doing the demo rides is awesome because they have like every bike imaginable out there for demo rides.
Really? Like you actually get
like they have like slingshots and Ducatis and Aprilias and Gixxers, and they have their whole line of bikes from sport bikes to cruisers, Indian and Harley Davidson, and you literally can sign up and test ride any of their bikes for the whole weekend.
How much though?
No, it's free.
No shit.
Yeah, it's free. Like you go in there and say, you know what? Yeah, I want to test ride a 2017 Gixxer. You sign up for like 12 o'clock, and then you go to Indian and say, I want to try the Chieftain at 1 o'clock. And then when the time comes up, you go in there, they talk to you a little bit, and then they do a little a ride where they follow the instructors and stuff, and they do a little ride, and you come back, and that's it.
Billy, all demo rides are free because they but it's usually done by the manufacturer. Well, it's not directly done by the manufacturer, but it's like there'll be a Yamaha or Honda or whatever. Like if you go to motorcycle shows, they'll have all the major brands out there, and usually they'll all have a bunch of different. So like, say if it's like Yamaha, they'll have anything from the R3 to the R1 to the fucking upright bikes to the fucking V-Star. Like they'll have everything, and it'll be like one or two of each. And then if you know where to sign up and all that other bullshit, then you can just
so that gives you an idea of what kind of bike you want to buy before you actually buy it.
But here's the thing, Billy. I've never been on one of those rides, dude. I've never been on one at all. I was
going to say I've never seen you on one in your videos or anything, but
Ghost
cool, man.
Yeah, Ghost went down to South Bay, and that's where he rode his first Ducati, and that's where he realized that Ducati's it's a seat warmer. That's all it is.
Well, I mean, this is how I look at all Italian shit this way. Extremely attractive. It shows itself off pretty good for a short period of time. Otherwise, it's got, like everything. The jackets fall apart and you have to get them fixed, and it's expensive. That you can't see behind you in a goddamn Lamborghini, and the air conditioner sounds like a baby fart. Cool's about the same. Everything's ass backwards on a Ducati, so you don't know what the fuck you're doing. I don't know about Italian stuff anymore.
Yeah, like I actually a friend of mine, he had an 1199, and he used to keep it at Cali Girl's house. Anytime I would come over, I would sit there and I would look at that bike because I was in love with a Ducati. Jiggle Watts, if you ain't busy, man, you want to jump in, just let me know. And I just remember like sitting there and just looking over every inch of this bike, and it was a beautiful thing to me. And I just noticed that like the attention to detail on a Ducati is just it's immaculate, dude. But when shit goes south, it goes south.
Exactly, man. Just like a fucking Ferrari, dude.
And it's so expensive, right? Like you out riding one day, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, my bike just went into limp mode, and it's like, wait, what? Yeah, that's it. Don't start or whatever.
It's going to be $10,000 to fluff it.
Fluff it, yeah.
And that right there is what turned me off to Ducati, is being around a Ducati owner. Well, a couple Ducati owners. Like I said, Snowcat had his Hyper. And we've all seen the videos of him getting fucking stuck out in different places or whatever the fuck. But like being around two people that own Ducatis made me not want to own a Ducati unless I just got that kind of throwaway cash and fuck it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you gotta get the Ducati jacket. You can't just have a regular jacket. No, you can't have an Alpine Star. You gotta have a Ducati jacket, Ducati t-shirts, with shoes, the hat, pants, hat,
socks, every fucking thing.
You know, glove warmers, underwear.
You need the pin too. That I guarantee you, they fucking go crazy when you buy a new Ducati at a Ducati dealership in Italy, just like they do at Harley dealerships here.
Yeah,
like they did with me, fucking throwing confetti and shit, and handing me beers. Ringing this bell, they're like, "Bing bong, bing bong, you bought it."
Don't forget the oven mitts.
Oh yeah, the oven mitts, yes. Oh, and the probably the the armband thing for your brake reservoir.
Yeah.
Dude, they gave me my own show on ABC just because I bought a Harley.
Wow.
Pretty cool. The ratings suck though.
Dude, a Harley, man. Look, I'll tell you what, man. I went to a Harley. There's a Harley Davidson dealership right down the street. It's the first time I've been here for years. First time I walked in because I was going with a friend. I walk in, and I'm looking, and I started itching. I was like, I started itching. My neck looked like it was a crackhead. Like, what's his face? When Dave Chappelle, like, get red balls. You know, I was just walking out, and man was like, "Are you okay, sir?" I said, "No." He said, "What's wrong?" I said, "I'm allergic to what? These high prices. Get me out of here. Get me out of here." Dude, it's crazy, man.
I got a video coming up making fun of that. The prices of fucking Harleys. It's fucked. It's fucked, man. What the fuck? Who do they think they are? What the fuck is going on there? Look, we got a spring. There's a spring that's going to keep you safe. We're going to charge you $10,000 for it.
It's a name. It's always a name.
Yeah.
Pretty rough. Pretty rough.
Yeah, it's a name.
But then you talk shit and then we buy one.
Once you find a good deal, it's the only one I'll ever get one. But I mean, it's like, you know, let me ask this, Midwest. Okay, now women, when they see a guy on a bike, okay, now I've never really seen a woman like say, "Oh, that's a sexy bike." It's always like, "Oh, you ride a motorcycle? Oh, you're so hot." Like, does it make sense? Does the bike have to match the guy? Like, have you ever seen a good-looking guy on an ugly-ass bike?
Yes.
Ugly ass kind of good looking bike.
Like, motherfuckers look like supermodels, right? And they're on a Vespa.
No,
they get off with their Doc Martens.
I've seen
Martens
some shit.
with plucked eyebrows.
Let's put it that way. But again, I look at it differently. I don't look at the person. I look at the bike.
So if a guy walked up to you, he's like, "Hey, how you doing?" Blah blah blah. Okay, and you kind of feel him, you liking him and stuff like that. You like conversation. Then you walk to his bike, hit the 250. What do you do then?
I would
Brad Pitt on a 125. What you gonna do then, bitch?
I'd be like, "Oh, I would legitimately like, oh, are you just learning how to ride? Like, are you a new rider?" That's not. I mean, that's a legitimate. That's a legitimate question, is it not?
Hey,
no, what if he says, "I've been having this bike for 10 years or whatever. He just loves the 250.
Hey, baby, you want to hop on the back?
I look at
no, I can't ride for shit.
That suspension cannot handle both of us. I'm sorry.
What he says, like, I really want to be a good rider, but this is the 5th scooter I wrecked in a straight line, but I'm worth $10 billion. $10 billion.
$10 billion.
But I can't even ride in a straight line.
For $10 billion, I'll jump on the back of her bike and hold on. I'm good. Yeah, he can jump back on my bike with me.
The answer there was you teach him how to ride.
Yeah, I was gonna say it. Just sounds like you need to go back to school.
But just make sure if you do, make sure you get a nice life insurance policy just in case.
Get that prenup.
Yeah, like, hey man, get this. Yeah, you know what? I know you messed up on the Vespa. Get this Boosa.
Well,
Before you get the Boosa, sign this paper.
1 ton of gold in a Swiss bank account. It's a good fucking insurance policy.
Yeah, I would say so. Offshore. It's got to be offshore.
Son of a bitch has got to be rich as shit. Well, I don't know. You never know. Like one of my biggest idols, dude, Randy Quaid, is broke as fuck. But he's a superstar.
Is he?
Oh, yeah, dude. He's like
a goddamn rocker.
He's smuggling himself across borders and getting arrested and shit, because he can't afford nothing. The last big fiasco, well, there was 2 of them. One was he was caught squatting in his own pool house because the bank repossessed his mansion. And
damn.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? I love, man, fucking National Lampoon's bruh. That motherfucker had me rolling, son.
He's a brilliant comedian, dude. Right now, he's got a YouTube channel, Randy Quaid, and he's doing like weird sex dances with his wife with Rupert Murdoch masks on.
Okay. Huh. I want to unsubscribe to that channel.
He's a great dude, man. He's a fucking legend. Oh, yeah. He also thinks that there's assassins after him from Hollywood called the Star Whackers and constantly tries to call them out online.
That's why he's running.
He's brilliant, dude. It's all an act. He's trying to get famous again because he is indeed fucking busted. road.
Well, that's the thing, man. Like when that phone quit ringing, you know what I mean? Like you better have your finances in order.
When nobody asks for your autograph, then you know it's over.
Yeah, I mean, and then you have that like, when the getting is good, if you're smart, then you'll set everything up so that way you'll never have to work a day in your life when 10 years down the road or whatever. But unfortunately, I know I would fuck off a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie, dude. Let me wake up tomorrow and my salary went from, well, right now it's currently about $100 a month. Thanks to YouTube. Thanks, YouTube. But say my salary went from $100 a month to let's just say $100,000 a month. I'm living like I make $100,000 a month. I'm just saying. Like,
well, send me some of that crack, dude. I'll cut you in half.
But
unfortunately, you cut me in half. What am I saying? How rude of me.
No, because I remember watching like on Netflix or some shit. It was a documentary about was it football players? Just maybe sports players in general. How like, yeah, they're making all these millions of dollars and then they fucking get hurt or whatever, and then the paychecks just stop. And it's like, okay, now I'm in a fucking $6 million house that I can't even fucking afford to pay the insurance on.
Yeah, that's what happened to fucking MC Hammer, for instance.
Yeah, that motherfucker had everybody on the payroll though.
Yeah. Then all of a sudden nothing. And dude, he's like, what? He was actually $1 million in debt.
Oh, he's doing commercials now for what, hanging pictures or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't watch these.
Like hanging like tab things and say like don't hammer that and something like that. Stick it.
Are you serious?
What?
Yeah, no, I'm serious.
Oh my god.
Oh Lord, I gotta look this shit up now.
If I was in his position, I'd rather work at a fucking warehouse than do that. Jesus.
He's like wearing his hammer pants and stuff like that too. Yeah.
MC Hammer. Is it like an infomercial?
No, it's a commercial. Like those things where instead of putting nails in the wall, you can now just put a little thing and then you put a little tab and it sticks to the wall.
Oh, like the 3M joints.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
You can even hammer it. That's fucked up.
Dude, you know what the crazy thing happened? I was riding. I just started thinking about this. I gotta make a video. But have you ever? There's 3 things I cannot stand when you're riding, like say behind a car. 3 things I can't stand. 1, when people throw the cigarette butts out, like either hit you and land on you.
Usually goes past.
You know what I've done? I'll stop, pick that shit up, and throw it back in their vehicle.
No, you won't.
No, Mike. Come on now.
You ain't that gangster.
No, I have.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
No, when you're riding, they throw it out.
Here we go. Midwest. Never mind.
Okay, that's fine.
It's happened twice to me, man. I just swear the other way. I mean, I used to do it, so I don't fuck with them.
Another thing I can't stand is while you behind the car, they want to use that time to clean their windshield and use their windshield wiper spray. And it sprays all up on you.
Yeah, that shit's annoying.
And then number 3, which was the nastiest thing, and this is the first time it ever happened to me. I'm behind this car and it's slow, and they're sitting there looking at me like from the rear view, like, oh, cool. So I go to pass him on the right side, and the dude at the same time started spitting out his window.
Ew.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't do it purposely, but it was like at the time he spit, I was already trying to pass him. Yeah, and it got on me.
He's just like, oh.
Yeah.
That would suck dick. I would get pretty pissed at that.
I actually got that on film too, I think, yeah.
I never thought about that.
Oh, yeah.
So you're not going to loogie out the side window?
That's
yeah. So, I mean, they didn't do it purposely. He just happened to be, I was at the wrong place and he spit at the right time, I guess, if you want to call it that.
But what if dude was all fucking infected with shit and stuff?
Well, I still got clothes on. I mean, if they eat through like jeans and stuff like that, your shit needs to be alien. You're alien.
Come home, your kids are like, Daddy, Dad, try to give you a hug.
No.
Yeah, it was just the nastiest thing.
That's the first thing I would think of is hepatitis at the least.
Oh, that's
hepatitis on my icon. Fuck.
They're making this motherfucker still wear their hammer pants and shit.
Yeah, they're getting hair pants. Yep. That's his signature.
Oh,
I mean, I get that, but he wearing like what is that? Like a small vest or some shit? Like,
that was his outfit back in the day. That was his outfit.
I get it, but that was in the fucking what was that? Late 80s, early 90s and shit.
Yeah.
No, early.
I'm pretty sure that's the same outfit he fucking wore in that music video.
Yeah, that's hey. At least he can still wear it. Name how many actors out there can still wear the same clothes they did when they started off, or rappers.
I mean, they're paying him a lot of money for him to wear that shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same damn outfit.
Oh, I just clicked off of it, but I think I saw.
He never watches it.
Oh wait, let me get back. How do I click? Nope. Shit. God damn it. Oh, click here. Yes. No. Fuck. No, it's not it. Whatever. Yeah, that's pretty bad. I can't believe that, man. Like, come on, dog, y'all. Hammer. Oh, you can't touch this.
Yeah, you can't touch this. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Wait, I'm trying to. Oh, wait, there you go. Oh, sure the fuck is. Only he's like bigger now, so.
Well, and he has now. If you notice though, there are some differences. Like in the music video, the one sleeve is the same color as his pants.
Yeah, I see
in
that.
the commercial, it's not. So I think the jacket may be different, but I'm pretty damn sure the pants are the same. And that boy was definitely not rocking that undershirt back in the day either.
Like that jacket is small as shit though in the commercial. Like, well, well, hey, you know,
who would have guessed something like this would come up in the after party?
Yeah, we're really pathetic.
Hammer don't hurt him.
Dude, who'd ever guess that fucking MC Hammer is somebody you could fucking accidentally be in a pool bet with at some stupid backwoods bar you never fucking heard of? He's just waiting there to get crack.
Oh. Hey, man.
You ever meet Vanilla Ice at a TGI Fridays because he's trying to suck dick for coke?
Well, now Vanilla Ice got that whole reality show. He fixes homes and stuff now.
Oh yeah, it's like, I don't.
Like, how do you come from a rapper to
drywalls and shit?
Yeah. So how you go from being a rapper to Bob Vila?
They're searching. We're all searching for money, and you kind of stop where you find it. I think that's what's going on.
Unfortunately, some people fall harder than others.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, right? I think most people, it's just like, you know, literally. I mean, I'm not saying everybody here on this panel is like rich or broke or whatever, but I do know if y'all woke up and y'all was making millions of dollars a year, that y'all's lifestyle would change. And the hard part is once that money quits, to go back and like revert back to the old lifestyle again. You know what I mean? And I think that's literally what happens is, you know, you're still, because what was it? Like I was watching some basketball thing and some, like one of the stars or whatever was paying like 30 grand a month just to like live a lavish lifestyle. Like it didn't have to do with him living, but it was like him going out and hanging out and partying and doing all this other like cool shit. It was like 30 grand a month.
That's fucking lavish.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
he's got to be treating other people too, man.
No, and that's kind of what, you know, like going out to eat, and, you know, paying for everybody and blah blah blah. But I'm like, God damn, dude, 30 bitch, that's more than most people make a year. You spending that shit a month. I'm good.
I've learned recently, getting back into the theater industry, man, that to a lot of them, it's like nothing. Like $1 million or like 100,000 to $1 million is like, that's like, you got to have that in the bank account for some of these motherfuckers, and it's mind-boggling. Yeah. They laugh at you, and you're like, "Oh, trying to make an extra $1,000 this month." They're like, assholes. But hey, man, they did it for themselves.
I mean, you know, like when Fish was out here after SCMM, like not the week after, I think it's the week after that, but right before he left, me, him, and KITB, we all went to Sunset Plaza to see all these like luxurious cars and shit. And it's like, I've never been to a car show where Ferraris and Lamborghinis were like the cheap cars. Well, they weren't the cheapest cars there, but they were the cheap cars by millions of dollars.
Well, like Koenigsegg's and shit.
Yeah, dude, there was.
You gotta go Saudi Arabia for that. You gotta go princes and stuff like that if you want to see that. Like,
but I'm just saying, like, I mean, normally you look at a Lambo and you're like, oh, it's a fucking Lambo. But then, like, you're looking at 15, 20, 30 Lambos and you're like, there's a Koenigsegg right there that's worth $3 million. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? And there was like 3 or 4 of them fucking things. And then there was like, there was a bunch of other shit. Like, I got to go back through the video. But I was like, I've never been to a car show where Lambos and Ferraris were kind of they were like the Ford Mustang.
I was going to say, like the Honda Civic.
Right. Yeah. It was weird because I was like, holy shit. Like, and it's funny, like this. Okay. And it's totally going to be in the video, but one of the Koenigsegg's was leaving, and I was like, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is the definition of money laundering, right? And it was this Asian kid and his girlfriend. No bullshit. They couldn't have been no older than 25 years old in a Koenigsegg rolling out. Ain't no way in hell you got that kind of money here in the U.S., bro.
Dude, those things are fucking handmade and monitored by Koenigsegg himself, that big, bald, motherfucking, gigantic son of a bitch. I mean, the kind of guy you don't want to get in a scuffle with. I don't know how he, it looks like the kind of guy you'd find in a bare-knuckle boxing match, not engineering
like
a fucking car.
Daredevil.
And what a car it is, dude.
But, yeah, I was like, dude, you're way under 30, and you're driving a, like, $2-3 million car. What exactly do you do?
Were there any Veyrons?
There was one.
There
was one. That's a $2 million car.
Yeah.
Well, I saw what was it?
Fastest
I saw
car right
a
now.
Lamborghini. What's that? That was started with A or something like that. That I was getting some free. I was at this neighborhood getting a free desk, and I was like putting it on my truck. Yes. And I saw a car. I saw one just drive past me up to this big ass house. I literally almost dropped a desk in front of the road just to stop him.
And see, for us out here, it's like you go to the right places, it's not a big deal. You're just like, oh, look, there's a fucking Lambo, whatever. Yeah, I mean, like you only fuck. Wait, is this the? I'm trying to see if this is the memory card.
I saw a few exotics in Palm Springs. I was surprised to see. Because it was mainly golf carts and Priuses tweeting around.
So was this out with KITV Day? No.
Club car.
Wait, I do have the footage. Where is it at? Where's it at? Desktop. And
so if you had a choice between getting one Lamborghini versus, say, 6 bikes, which one would you do?
Oh, come on.
6 bikes.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that. I was afraid. A Lamborghini. I was going to get pissed.
Or you get the Lamborghini, sell the bitch and buy it.
But the thing is what would get you laid?
Wait. Red just had a good point. Lamborghini, because you can sell it for way more than 6 bikes.
It depends on what 6 bikes you get.
No, it don't. Yeah. Don't matter. Lamborghini 200 and something thou easy.
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, unless you're buying 5 fucking H2Rs. Here, let's see here. Here's the video. Can I?
You could get, you can get fucking cheap ones and have them fixed up.
Oh, there we go. Perfect.
Tons of bikes.
Let me see here. So there's there's Lambo, there's 458 Italia. I'm like, oh, look at that. Oh, fucking great. Yeah. Lambos. There's fucking
red ones, Lambos, red ones.
SLSs. And then where everybody's fucking standing,
Honda Civic
is right there's the fucking the Wyras and shit. I was like, fuck, I can't go over there. There's too many fucking people over there. But finally, I snuck in at some point. Oh, look, yeah, there's a fucking P1. There you go. That's what I'm saying right there, dude. So there's a P1 there's I don't know what the fuck that is to the right, but to the right there's a Veyron right over there. It's just like, yeah, just
no big deal. It's rad.
I mean, look at that, dude. That looks like some shit I play on video games.
Yeah, that's like an Xbox, dude.
But it's like it's right there in front of me. I'm like, God damn, look at that shit, dude.
That's nice.
Yeah. Oh, that's an SV fucking Lambo. I get it. But yeah, there's the Pagani.
A Zonda? Oh.
No, this is I think maybe. Yeah, probably.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like, how the fuck is Lambos and Ferraris the shit car of the shit? I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, these 6 or 7 cars cost more than every fucking thing there together. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
That's why you go to a different kind of car show.
Oh, and this. No, I'm sorry. Well, this one's like, see that? It's all carbon fiber, and it's like this reddish carbon fiber. Look, there's another one. That's all I was like, dude, what the fuck? There's a Porsche. I forgot what that fucking thing is, but it's like, Jesus Christ, dude, look at that. Just beautiful fucking. Dude, I couldn't afford the hood for that motherfucker. Are you kidding me? All right, I'm done. Y'all gotta wait for the video.
It reminds me of like an Arabian drug dealer got fucking busted and they're auctioning off all his shit. That's cool stuff. Right.
But I was like, dude, what do these people do in their life? What do they do? What do you do to make that kind of money to buy that type of shit?
Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. I mean, of course, my mind always goes to meth or cocaine.
That's what I immediately think. Like, this dude is selling bricks, son. And he's selling them for a decent price. He's moving pounds of that shit or whatever, but
laundering it through a pool hall or some shit.
But then, like Kevin was saying, like some of them dudes, 918, is that what it is, kids? Maybe, but no. Kevin was saying like some of these dudes are like into fashion and shit. Like what?
Like they sell pants.
It's a lot of t-shirts. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
Like, what do you mean they sell pants?
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Van Nuys area.
I can see that. I mean, clothes can make some money if you know the right people. You got to know the right people. So they say, check out this guy's brand. It's kind of like YouTubing, I would think.
Yeah.
Like, hey, man, check out this guy's channel. He makes good pants.
Oh, dude, you know what's funny? I went back and I listened to Ian 187's Hangout because somebody was like, yeah, dude, Jake was going off. And I was like, wait, what do you mean Jake was going off? And then, it was Chuckster. I was talking to him and he was like, or not Jake, Sub D. And I was like, wait, what? So I went back and I watched it and I was listening to what all of them were saying. And yeah, dude, my channel has yet to be fucked with yet, Billy.
Good. Well, good. Then there's nothing to worry about, but they're fucking with a lot of people. They fucked with me hardcore, but everything, check this out. Everything I've attested, made them review manually, has come back okay. They greenlighted it. Everything.
Right.
So there's definitely a fucking bot in there just fucking flagging everything, just like Sub D's worried about. But what Josh said was absolutely right. And I'll stand by that for everybody. It's absolutely correct. So if you upload a video and it has a yellow, monetization symbol, you just go back, mess with the tags, make sure all your tags are clean. Because I was thinking, okay, let's make a video that's highly offensive on a very touchy subject. And I'll try to do what Josh said. I'll make all the fucking tags clean. I'll make my title clean. And then try to make the thumbnail and the video itself rather offensive. And it worked. So I was like, okay, this could be a fluke. And I uploaded it one more time with other different uppity tags, like let's learn numbers and let's go to Disneyland and shit. This fucking unicorn bullshit. Boom. Green light. So I'm pretty sure, 100% actually, just make sure your metadata is clean and keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah. I was watching, what's his name? Good old Psycho Cruiser. And he was talking about about how he uploaded 5 different videos and they all had generic thumbnails said like test video 1, test video 2, and I don't know what his tags were, but he said like 2 of those videos were fucking flagged, 2 of the 5 or some shit. I was like, what? And then there were short videos. One was like 6 seconds, one was like 10, the other one was like 12 and shit. And I was like, huh. So yeah, it does seem to be weird, but it's just funny that it's. I think people are slowly starting to pinpoint where the problem. Where the problem is, but yeah, it does kind of fuck everybody over at the end of the day.
Yeah, I seen that video. That shit sucked.
What? Which one?
The one where we was talking about the test videos and shit, and like how a couple of them got flagged and shit, and people getting dicked over.
Yeah, and just hearing the frustration in Sub D's voice and shit like that. It's like, well, I mean, I get it. It sucks, but
it sucks, because it's pretty much like most of their livelihood. And they put a lot of hard work into their shit and into their fucking videos, and then all of a sudden they get fucking dicked over by this shit, and it sucks.
Well, it's gonna happen. Like, I've seen it for shit. I've only been motovlogging, right, for like 3 or 4 years, but before that, dude, I've fucking YouTube for a long time, and their updates go. Long story short, their updates go with Moore's law. Every 18 months, shit gets updated because shit gets faster. When shit gets faster, they fucking recode everything to make it faster and more reactive. And that's the shit. I mean, we gotta deal with it. It sucks. That's computer life.
It's fucking technology, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I mean, I'm like, luckily I haven't depended on YouTube as an income, so yeah,
I'm still gonna make shit. I was never in it for I didn't even know you could fucking make money doing this before I even discovered fucking motovlogging and shit. And I was like, oh, okay. I just thought it was fun.
Holy shit! I could stop sucking dick at Flying J truck stops.
Flying J's, holy shit!
That's awesome.
I still have my normal job, and I still freaking DJ at various festivals here in Southern California. I still graphic design on the side, so it's like motovlogging to me is just like I think of it it's just a hobby, just a way to express myself freely.
Yeah. I mean, I was monetized from day one, dude. First video went up, that shit was monetized. Only because of my first channel when I got invited by YouTube to make money. And I was like, wait, that's a thing?
Oh, that was way back in the day.
Yeah. And so I remember like Googling fucking AdSense and all the shit that was in the email trying to figure out what the fuck all this shit was and how it worked. And I remember watching some YouTube videos about it. And I was like, oh, wow, you can make money? Like, oh, that's dope, dude. So like that channel wasn't very popular or anything, but it was still cool that I got invited. And so I monetized it. And when I started my motovlog channel, I was like, I already had maybe like $30 in that account. So I already had a hand up on everybody when I started. But
damn boys, I'm rich, bitch.
Add a fucking $30 head start. Later, Midwest, she's out. Later, got to bounce. It's late. Yeah. But
yeah, like dude, fucking norms.
Hold on, I'm gonna delete the comment. Let me go ahead and is it remove? I'm scared to remove it and he can't type for a while. Let's see. Remove. Boom. There we go. Wait.
He what the fuck am I talking about? He who shall not be named. Message deleted.
We're not going down that road. This is not Friday. Whatever that. Wait, was that Friday? Yeah, it was fucking Friday. Lady, y'all's been real. Got an adult in a few hours. Blah 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 blah. That ain't fucked up, bitch. This is my channel. I told you, I'm not going to that fucking restaurant until the next.
Well, we're fucking going, man. It's gonna happen.
The next hangout. Well, you got to come all the way to Santa Ana then. Or wait, no, that ain't Santa Ana. Is that Santa Ana? No.
Either Santa Ana or Lakewood or something. I know there's one in Lakewood.
No, I'm talking about the motovlogger hangout shit.
Yeah, you're talking about Norms, right?
That's Anaheim. Is it Anaheim? No wait. Yeah, Anaheim.
Grove.
It's Anaheim, Billy. Anaheim.
Okay. Norms in Anaheim.
Well,
I'm
that's
going to
probably
freaking Buffalo Wild Wings tomorrow and shit, and fucking what?
Buffalo Wild
Where?
Yo,
Orange
you know
County.
what's dope? The what's the name of it? Jesus Christ, not Buffalo Wild Wings. There's the other joint. Green. They make chicken wings, but they're more of a restaurant than like anything else. Come on, chicken wings.
Popeyes?
No, chicken wings.
Damn.
Fucking churches.
No, like
Churches?
kind of like a Buffalo Wild Wings or like
Is it a chain?
Well, like
Yeah.
fucking Wingstop.
Wingstop. Is it Wingstop?
Well,
Like
Wingstop
green?
is not like Buffalo Wild Wings. Wingstop is like a
restaurant.
establishment
It's
that
like
has
pizza
like
Right. But what I'm saying is more of a restaurant than like a sports bar or anything, right?
oh, Norms.
Norms?
Bruh.
That's like a division of Cheers.
Bruh. Anyways,
Cheers
yes,
chicken.
yes, it is Wingstop.
Atomic
it is
Wings?
Wingstop.
Yeah.
It is Wingstop. Cool thing about Wingstop out here closes at midnight, bruh.
Also, where's Cassie?
You know, I think
Wingstop.
it is Hooters. I think it's Hooters.
Yeah.
Fuck Hooters. I was upset at Hooters. But Hooters, wait, does Hooters still have that like all you can eat wings for like $10 or whatever? Or like
Oh, dude, I never go for their wings. I just go for their fucking beer and burgers and shit.
I thought I was gonna say the bitches. I was like, the bitches be flat assed and all kinds of shit.
Isn't that fucked up? Like this says Hooters. You always go to Hooters. It's like, woohoo, girls gonna be awesome. And it's just like these desperate motherfuckers just looking for a job, and the fucking bosses have no good fucking boob girls in the fucking town. So it's like, come on, bring your meth.
You must have a bad meth problem where you live at. God.
Oh, dude, I can see a meth house every fucking mile. I could point one out probably. At least something that looks like one, definitely.
For the views. Yeah,
All
no.
you gotta do, you just look for the blue smoke.
The blue smoke.
There you go.
You smell burning plastic.
Well, here in Georgia, there's a lot of meth addicts here in Georgia. A lot.
Fucking rolling the piezo and shit.
Like here in Georgia, if your house was ever a meth, or you ever cooked meth, they condemn your house. Like you can never like sell it or anything like that. You'd have to like destroy your whole house, start over.
Yep, they do the same thing here. I mean, I had to deal with it once as a neighbor. This is how bad it is. That's why I make jokes about it, man. I lived on one of the houses I lived in here. There was a real nice house next to me, and I got up one day, and he was raking fire in his yard. I was like, well, hey, man, you all right? You need some help? And I grabbed a rake and some shovel, and I was like, I got a hose, too. Started hooking it up. He's like, no. I got this. You're good.
Raking fire.
I was like, okay, whatever. And dude just kept raking fire for a couple hours till it went out. Next morning, the task force showed up. These fucking spacemen in white goddamn suits, big fucking helmets on and shit, came out with the tubes, and it was a meth lab. He blew it up the night before. They just detected it and got it hit. I was like, goddamn, man.
Fucking all that
Dude
fucking stuff up in there and shit.
I'm surprised none came to your door like, hey, do you know where that meth house was across the street?
Yeah, they didn't say anything to anybody because apparently it's more toxic than they want people to know.
Oh, it's toxic.
And I was right next to that shit. I felt
that shit's no fucking joke at all, dude.
Like, dude, you can't even get Sudafed now without like ID, and like you gotta show them how sick you are that you actually need it and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that shit tripped me out. Like
yeah.
you got fucking like over the counter medicine like behind the glass jar and shit. I mean, behind the sliding glass shit with the lock. And I was like, I mean, me, I don't take medicine. I'm just kind of not that dude or whatever. But like, I just remember like standing there in line one day and was like, the fuck is that? And it's locked.
Yeah, and then when you go check out, they gotta make sure you have ID and you only buy like one packet. You can't be too sick.
If you gotta buy like maybe like 2, 3, or 4 and shit, then that that raises like a flag, and they fucking call authorities and
like,
shit.
Right, we're gonna go ahead and put your name on this list. Go ahead and watch you for a little bit.
And they're like, I didn't steal nothing. No, it's not just stole anything. You bought 3 packages of Sudafed. Come with us.
But
I see this movie.
My
See this
dad
movie called
put
fucking
Robitussin on it.
That show's comedy.
All right, be right back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. That's just that meth is crazy, man.
Dude, it will funk you up. So a lot of
You ever seen the movie Salt and Sea?
Oh
No.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but that was actually a good movie.
Oh yeah, it
was crazy. What was it? Fucking
Sonny Bono.
Val Kilmer?
Yeah, Sonny Bono tried to start that place when the water table started getting real high. So fish started, and there was like little shallow lakes everywhere, and they started getting cool and shit because they were so vast. And then the fucking shit dried up, and now you just got meth land. Shit dried up, and he killed himself with a tree. Now you just got a bunch of meth heads.
Well, I got meth addicts live next door to me, so I know how you feel.
That movie was cool though. Yeah. Pooh Bear. Pooh Bear. One of the greatest characters I've ever seen created in a movie to date.
And there's also that movie called Spun.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. John Leguizamo.
Dude, that movie was so fucking fucked up, dude.
Yeah, I love it when he was it John Leguizamo Spider was fucking his
girlfriend. Yeah, John Leguizamo, that was fucking nuts, dude.
He was fucking his girlfriend in one scene, and then he's like, stop, I gotta take a shit. He's like, no, baby, come on back, hurry. And she's like, no, I haven't shit in 2 weeks. she sat down in the toilet and like a rabbit turd fell out, like a poop. That was it. Yeah, oh man, I found like a little piece of toilet paper and wiped, and there was like just a little brown streak, and they went back to fucking.
That was a fucked up movie, dude. John Leguizamo was a good actor, man. That was like one of my favorite actors.
John Leguizamo.
He's a good guy too, man. If you follow him on any media.
Yeah, that fucking guy, man. Fucking John. I've never seen that fool play on that movie, fucking Super Mario Brothers shit.
Oh yeah, he was. Oh fuck yeah, what was he? He was.
I forgot what he was on there. He was on there.
What he was also in
Luigi.
That movie, The Pest.
Yeah, he was. I think he was Luigi. Yeah.
Yes.
He was on The Pest. He was The Pest.
The Pest.
And he was in Spawn. And
he was fucking what's his name? He was the Capulet on the new Romeo and Juliet movie.
Yeah. Oh yes.
That one.
Yeah.
Was Luigi. Man, she sure was. God, when was that movie? 93. Holy shit.
That was old school. That was a long time ago.
That shit got a 15% on Rotten Tomatoes.
I mean, that was a good movie then.
It was a good movie like then. I liked it. I was a kid.
That was a shit movie, dude. Like,
I mean, all those movies were shit. He-Man was shitty. I mean, they all were shitty though.
I mean, like, they had a bunch of shit that had nothing to do with Mario in that fucking movie. You was like, the fuck is this?
The fucking Goombas didn't even look like fucking Goombas. They looked like fucking tall ass fuckers with red trench coats with small ass heads and shit. They didn't look like fucking little mushrooms and shit.
Yo, y'all remember this? Like, come on, dude.
Dennis Hopper?
Yeah, ain't none of that shit had to do with the fucking. Come on, man.
He looked like Phil Collins and shit.
And it's not like the Mario franchise was old as fuck by then. Like, that shit was still less than 10 years old at the time, man. Took a great, like, who the fuck wrote that and got Nintendo to sign off on that shit?
I mean, you gotta remember back then. Because I grew up then. It's like, dude, all the movies like that. He-Man was like that. You know,
it was directed towards
crappy.
More kids. You know.
Yeah, it was crappy.
Bruh, wait. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? What the fucking Mario Brothers says that?
That's a fucking Goomba right there, man.
This look like a crocodile with a small ass head. Like, what the fuck, man?
Damn, I remember that now. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that was a corny movie. I mean, I liked it because I was a kid when I saw it, so I didn't give a fuck. But now it's like, if you watch it now, it's like, man, this is some corny ass shit.
Wasn't even happy watching that shit. Well, I don't even know. I don't even remember. I mean, I didn't go see that shit in theaters though.
Shit.
What's up, Echo?
What's up?
Another day.
So I got some legitimate YouTubing questions.
All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We're going up. No, I'm just playing.
Well, like, okay, so if you want to add an external link, like, I don't know, I was going into No, I think it's like as an annotation on the end of your video.
Okay.
Says do not use external links to redirect traffic across domains. This could result in termination of your YouTube. What do they mean by redirecting traffic across domains? I don't get it.
Link me to what you're talking about.
All right, hold on. I'll pop it in the side chat. Copy.
I mean, technically, and I know a lot of YouTube. Well, we're gonna say moto vloggers. I gotta watch a video.
It shouldn't be a video. Now, see, this is inside of my video, inside of my edited shit.
Oh no, it says you do not have permission to view. No, I can't. Yeah, I can't see that.
Yeah, so I don't.
I mean, if you're just trying to link to like your website or something, I think that's fine. I don't. A Teespring is fine because okay. Somewhere you can find where YouTube has approved like sites. Teespring is one. Okay. Your own personal website is one. A bunch of different websites that they have listed are
Spreadshirt, blah blah blah.
Right. So okay. Teespring is fine. Your Teespring store is fine. But I like I was gonna say is I know a lot of YouTubers who do this. More of motovloggers, I should say. But it is illegal. Well, I don't want to say illegal. It's against YouTube, whatever guidelines, community shits, whatever. Right. To tag your video. Okay, if you put PewDiePie in your video but don't talk about PewDiePie, if somebody could somehow report to that individual thing, you would get that's a bannable offense on YouTube.
Right, because you're like lying to get traffic.
So I've seen motovloggers that have literally put PewDiePie, fucking this big gamer, gaming, Call of Duty, fucking all these tags, and he's a fucking motovlogger. And I'm like,
right.
If YouTube happens to catch that,
you're fucked.
Like I don't even think it's a strike. I think it's a straight up
termination.
Done. But, you know, I don't think they're really, you know.
So then I guess my other legitimate YouTubing question is so somewhere in there I had seen somewhere where I could add like multiple ad breaks to a video, but with like a particular video that I was looking at, I can't, it won't do it. Like, am I doing something wrong, or is it only available sometimes, or
Wait, what are you talking about? You mean putting ad break, or every like 10 minutes or 3 minutes?
Like, yeah. Like, it seems to only want me to have the one on the beginning, but at some point in here I had seen where I could add multiple ad breaks, and this was a little while ago, but now I can't find it for the fucking life of me. I don't think it's that. It's almost like it's applying to only this one video that it won't let me add ad breaks.
I don't know. It could be runtime. It could be a bunch of different shit. I know when I was adding ad breaks to a video, it never showed up while I was creating it. But then when I went back and watched the video, it was there, and I was like, that's weird.
Yeah, like the thing where that you would drag to like set your breaks where you want them, like it won't even come up. Yeah, so I'm just like it's not applying to that video. I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah, the only video I did that on was when the whole snowcat shit popped off. I was like, right here.
Right.
Because I know motherfuckers will start, like, but I didn't do it to the next day when I woke up and it was like 800 views. I was like, woo.
Right.
And then it got suggested that, hey, you should probably throw an ad break right in at here. and then
Sometimes
throw
there's-
another one in here, and I was like, click and click. Hey,
Yeah.
appreciate the no,
But
real
see,
shit. Like
mine's
this,
not letting me, and I'm so pissed about it.
I don't know. It's weird. I mean, who knows? Google, YouTube, stuff.
Yeah, I didn't know if maybe you guys had like a secret or a suggestion to try doing to make it change.
No, a lot of YouTube shit is trial and error. You just gotta, I mean, figure it out. You're like,
Right.
I
Well,
need
I've
to
been
work.
fucking with it for like a week, and I can't seem to get it to pull up, but I can on other videos. Almost like this one for some reason doesn't qualify, and I don't understand why it wouldn't qualify. It's actually longer than some of the ones that I'm allowed to do it to. So I'm just like so confused.
Is Durkus a good? Is Durkus a word? I want to use it anyway. Never mind. Continue.
Hey, I make up words all the time. No judgment here.
I'm using it as a negative connotation.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know. YouTube is weird. Everybody's having issues. I'm so good so far. Like I haven't had that limited or what is this shit, Billy? Was it limited or not ad friendly or whatever the fuck it is?
Limited or no ads.
Right.
Not dick friendly.
Not dick friendly. Yeah, I don't have that shit yet, but it makes no fucking sense. Like,
but when it does happen, they give you a little icon right there. It says request manual review, and you click on that, and you do the little thing. It's just like 2 more clicks, and then it doesn't automatically, but everybody I've heard do that so far, it gets approved. They're like, okay, sorry. So.
No, ghost anime is not knock on wood. It'll happen when it happens. I'm not immune to any fucking thing. But yeah, it's just like if I go here to videos? No. I want to go to video manager. Let's see. Yep, everything's still good. Monetized, not monetized. That's all it says.
Cool.
Oh, but you know what's funny? The video that got flagged for hate speech, that video is not eligible for monetization.
Got flagged for what?
¿Qué pasa?
¿Qué tienes?
So wait, they suspended your monetization.
No.
Video.
So no, the video got flagged. That video came down, of course, and then I couldn't live stream, right? And then everything came back today.
Just in time.
And but the video right now, like I've made it like unlisted or whatever, but if I hover over the little money sign, it says not eligible for monetization. I don't know why.
Huh.
So YouTube overturned the decision, but decided, well, he's not gonna fucking make money off of this video. Like, okay, why?
That's gay.
And I can't dispute. I can't do anything at this point. I just look at it and say, okay, can't make money.
Do it. Just take it.
Whatever. I mean, not that big of a deal. But yeah, YouTube is too weird, man. And you know, it's funny to look at how a lot of people aren't growing like they used to. Like, here's the thing. Back last year when everybody was starting to be like, yo, man, my fucking views are down and this and that, and et cetera, like, my fucking channel was through the roof at that point. I was averaging, I couldn't tell you how many fucking views a month, but I do remember my peak subscriber count hit 1,400 for the month. I was like, I done made it, son. Y'all back the fuck up. I'm about to be at 100K.
I made over 1,400 today. So booyah.
You made 1,400 what?
Subscribers just today.
Congrats.
Look at my channel.
How the fuck did you make 1,400 subscribers?
Video that I'm referencing is more than likely going to at least come somewhere close to 1 million views by the time it is done blowing the fuck up. I got 150,000 views in the last 48 hours.
That's what's up.
So
good job.
are we talking like Twitter. I mean, not Twitter. What do you call that shit?
I don't know. What do you call that shit?
Oh, what the fuck? Reddit. There we go.
No, I didn't do anything on Reddit. I didn't do shit. One of my videos just caught wind and some fucking traction, and it's been blowing the fuck up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, a year ago.
See, it seems very controversial. I'm getting a lot of good comments, but I'm also getting a lot of fucking hate comments.
Didn't your mom teach you, if it's not yours, don't touch it, kids and sports? How funny.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. This kid David's just fucking nuts.
Don't be like David. It's funny. Really? Hold on. I can tell where it came from. Let's see. I can figure out where your traffic came from.
All right,
there was a video of somebody else's that was blowing up, and mine was auto playing after it. But that was like 10 days ago. I haven't looked in the last couple. It seems analytics is kind of behind in some areas.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I see it. Nice.
Fuck yeah, I'm excited. That's why I wanted to add another ad break in there right before David grabs the throttle.
Dude, I went from from August 11th, I went from 300 subscribers to I'm at freaking 1,982 now. I'm almost hitting 2K.
I was getting ready to do my 2,000 subscriber video, and I'm probably gonna hit 6 by tomorrow morning. I'm just
Hell yeah.
Oh, I guess we should start working on the 10,000 video.
I mean, I'll tell you this.
My next one, I was like, now I gotta fucking start putting out.
As soon as that video stops blowing up, though, the traffic's gonna stop.
Yeah.
Well, the subscribers usually taper off way before that. Even though you'll still get a couple of 100 views a day or whatever, 1,000 a day, it'll still taper off. But what I'm looking at is 100%, 99.9% of your views have been all from YouTube. So nothing coming from Reddit, nothing coming from LinkedIn or StumbleUpon or Google Plus.
Right.
Seems like all your traffic is coming from YouTube, but what is this? Some other places. Looks like some people have downloaded this video.
Oh, really? I didn't even see that. How many people have downloaded it?
I don't know. I'm looking at a bunch of. So your videos are on a couple of different sites. I don't know what these sites are for.
Where are you getting all this information from?
Man, that's private information, but it's all in your metadata. You just gotta know how to read it or have a.
Well, right, but that's on my end in the analytics. How are you seeing?
No, I can't get into anything to see how much you're making, but I can see where traffic is coming from. And I can tell you, let's see how many
YouTube counter or some shit.
Monthly, your average or your estimated monthly revenue, how many views you've had in the last 30 days, how many daily subs, how many subs you've had in the last 30 days, how many average daily views you have.
That's not all coming from Social Blade, is it?
No.
I see.
There's other stuff on the internet. I'm just not gonna throw it out there. Y'all gotta figure it out for y'all.
Oh, DM me that shit. Don't tell them. Just tell me.
No, it's easy. It's easy. People it's knowledge. I know Billy knows about a handful of them. Is Billy even here? Billy's gone. Billy fell asleep, y'all.
Oh no, I'm here. You got to take the initiative to go find out on your own because we did. We're not gonna hand that shit over.
it's good info. I mean, it's kind of one of those things when people be like, "Yo, this motherfucker paid for subs." No, he didn't, or some shit. You can kind of figure it out. There's software out there that reads or I won't say metadata, but whatever. It's just
It doesn't fake shit, but it helps you along the way, basically.
Yeah. like I said, I can read. Let's see what else here. Words per minute. That's a weird stat.
For instance, I can tell you what every YouTuber makes per month.
Yeah, I guess.
Name one. Yeah.
Ehart, I can tell you every video tag you have in that video.
Well, I got vidIQ. I mean, I don't pay for it, but I can see that on other people's with the vidIQ.
Right. I can tell you who's on their period.
I want to hear
this. And go. Oh, that'd be so funny. Bing, 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 bing.
I know Walter Riffick's birthday.
Oh, God. Why do you know that? Please don't know that.
We were lovers.
Please.
Because of vidIQ.
You know what's funny? I'm trying.
Oh, on vidIQ.
Oh, y'all vidIQ buds. You know what's funny? I'm trying to get through this vape so I can get to this apple butter.
Apple butter?
Yeah. Here, I'll show you how. Wait, where's what? Okay. So this is apple butter. Let me put that right.
Oh.
Here, wait, no. Here. Okay. This is also apple butter. These two are also apple butter.
Damn, you must like apple butter.
Yes, I do. And I found a cool little website. They got it for the low. Well, not a website, but cool little store on eBay that got it for pretty low. And yeah, keep buying this shit.
Juice flavors.
Yeah, like I go through that shit like super fucking quick. So like even if I buy 60 mil, which those are like 30 mil bottles, but if I buy 60 mil of that shit, it's gone like in a week. Like I fucking make the shit out of it. Great taste. But then like I went back and tried to try some shit that I bought like a while ago. It's like strawberry, some shit. I used to love this when I first got it. Now I realize I don't like candy shit so much anymore. I like more of like I don't know, whatever, breakfast. Like I don't like fruity shit, I guess, anymore. Something with a more adult taste.
Well, you get tired of shit. Fucking get tired of anything. Do it too much, taste it too much, eat it too much, suck it too much.
Yeah, like right now I'm on some shit called ice cream sandwich. No, I'm dead serious. It's made by Kilo. They make cocaine, probably.
Does it taste like an ice cream sandwich?
Kinda, but not really. But it's got a taste that it's not like sweet or anything. It's I don't know. I don't like super fruity shit anymore, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely a good little replacement for the apple butter from out. So I was out and then more came in, and so I'm like,
I smoked straight up tobacco flavors for like the first year I was vaping. First year I quit. I'm like, yeah, just give me tobacco flavor. Fuck it.
How'd that work for you? Was it good?
For a year, yeah. I smoked it for a year, but then I was like, this is getting old. And then I moved on to other shit. And I was like, and I've still been ever since then. I've been adapted to apple flavors. Like right now, I'm apple Jolly Rancher, and it tastes exactly like a Jolly Rancher. I'm all about it.
Yeah, I always hit the ones where it's like it's close, but not close enough. You're like, kinda, but. But then I've noticed too, like the cheaper ones. Like I remember, it was like some 4th of July. It was like 5,000 milliliters for $6, and I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. And then you get it, and you're like, oh, holy fuck, that's horrible. But I got this big ass tank of juice that I'm just not vaping anymore. Like I bought, what is this? I think this is a 120. Yeah, 120. And then I have another 60, and I paid like no bullshit, probably $20 for both of those. And yeah, it still looks like it's brand new. Added a little bit, tried it, was like, I'm done. 2 ATVs in our life. I'm still waiting to shoot the video. I still have everything. It's right here. It's literally here. Watch. I can prove it. Like I ain't even got to go nowhere. Where's my camera? Bing. See, right here. It's right here on my desk. I just been dealing with some shit, and now that I have some free time here coming soon, I'm gonna go ahead and crack that open, throw a video out there. But I'm definitely curious, and also have a new vape pen thingy. I had ordered one of these because it has like a bigger tank or some shit, but I ordered the wrong one, which kind of sucks. Like I bought the small tank instead of the big one, but it's like there's a pin attached to the bottom of it. But the thing is, like after a couple days on eBay, because the thing is, like it said it was coming from Southern California. We're talking a city that's like 40 miles away. So I'm like, cool. If I order this shit on Monday and they ship on Monday or ship on Tuesday, it'll be here like the next day or the day after. So like 3-4 days later, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like it's not here. And so I checked the tracking, and it's like USPS doesn't even have receipt of the thing. There was a fucking tracking number that was generated, but they never actually sent, or they never actually took receipt of the item. So I was like, what the fuck? And I complained to dude. He just fucking refunded me and was like, fuck off. And I was like, okay, whatever. And then all of a sudden, like, no bullshit, a week and a half, 2 weeks later, it just fucking shows up at my house. And I'm like, huh. Well, all right. So I got a free vape pen out of the shit. So
I got some free tires from a motorcycle store that fucked up and thought they lost them, sent the refund, and then like a week and a half later, the tires showed up in a beat up fucking box.
Nice.
I know, right?
Not even I know you. Wait, which tires were they?
The S21.
Wait, how do you like those?
Well, I don't know about the S21 yet. I'm on an S20 right now.
Oh, you haven't put them on yet?
No, but they will be on before the end of the season. I'd say within the next 1,000 miles, I think that tire's toast. So I'll let you know. I'll get back to you on that closer to the end of the season.
Hey, I gotta take a shit, guys. I'll talk to you later, though.
All right, Billy.
All right.
Later, background.
See you.
Yeah, I don't have any complaints with them so far. So far, they seem good. You know, as far as tread life, who knows? I never knew or never know how many miles I get out of tires anyway. So
I just
ride my
to
16
to the white meat shows.
Pretty much.
I was averagely getting 3,500 a tire, well, per rear. I would do the front and 2 rears, and then I do a set and then 2 rears. Well, the one in the set. So every other rear tire I get a front.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's like 2 rears to the front, new set.
You gotta lean more. You gotta ride more
roads
twisties.
here, Red.
Oh, what's fucking?
I live in a world of fucking cornfields and motherfucking sugar cane. It's all flat.
Where you live at?
In Michigan.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, duly noted. All right, Chuckster. I need to go grab a drink, but I'll answer that question when I get right back. I'll be right back, yo.
So what's up? Where are you from?
I'm in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you have Blood Mountain.
I got Blood Mountain. Yeah, I got Blood Mountain and got Red Top Mountain, and close enough to Tail. It takes about 4 hours to get to the Tail.
Okay, what's this Red Top Mountain?
It's like close to where I live at. It's not as much as Blood Mountain. Blood Mountain is pretty. It's okay. I've
been to Blood Mountain twice.
Oh, you been to Blood Mountain? Yeah. Oh yeah, it was
like typically
awesome
like
because.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Like once every other year, we'll head in that direction and have a nice little vacation in the area. And I try to plan us, but where we stayed last year was it was awesome. It was so fucking perfect. to kind of centrally so we can go hit up everything. We even fit in Blue Ridge Parkway, but the road that we stayed on was like a fucking second Tail of the Dragon. It was awesome. We went down to Blood Mountain one day and came back. We did the Dragon one day, the Skyway one day, Blue Ridge Parkway another day, went whitewater rafting another day. It's fucking awesome.
Man, you just did everything, didn't you?
Yeah. That's why I end up ride captain, man. I plan shit.
Oh wow. Yeah, the other thing about Blood I like is that a lot of it's double lane, so you can go around cars and stuff.
Yes, that is kind of nice about Blood Mountain.
Oh, what? It's 4-lane and shit?
It's 2 lanes of a mountain. Most of it is.
So technically 4, but yeah, 2 of each way.
Yeah, 2 each direction, 4-lane. Yeah.
So they're pretty tight turns, and then you have the 2 lanes, so it's a little more reassuring. And then, like you said, you can pass motherfuckers.
Yeah, Red don't come on the East Coast. He I don't think he can handle it.
Dude, the roads out that way are great. They're worth a visit.
What, in Cali?
In the fucking Appalachians, out in the area of
I don't know.
Tail of the Dragon, Skyway, Blood Mountain.
You just named 3. No, I mean, look, I know East Coast got their roads, but shit, San Diego got the same roads or near the same roads, and that's just,
I don't know, Red. That mountain made me fucking dizzy. I showed you that road. That was in a fucking car. It made me fucking dizzy.
Oh well, yeah, that was up north. Ain't nobody going way the fuck up there because ain't shit up there, and it's way too fucking far to be going up there on a bike. Like,
I'd make a fucking day out of it. It'd be like a fucking 8, 9, 10-hour day, but I do it.
Well, technically, it's not the north. We're south. Technically, it's southeast. So it's like I've seen plenty of roads in California, nice sweeping curves, but like with out here, the mountains, you see them but trees, you don't even know how far you'll go down. Like, you're just crazy.
Right. That was one of the things that we were definitely kind of noticing in
wait,
awe of.
You're on the 190, right?
I think it was the 198.
198.
I think it was 198. Hold on, I'll go look.
Oh yeah, there it is. I see it.
But yeah, for being in Appalachia, exactly, is most of it's so covered in trees that you can't really see, I guess you could say, the mountainous landscape or how far down of a drop. Out in Cali, there was enough scattered trees or no trees that you could really see the landscape and the super steep drops. Like,
yeah,
fucking
steep. Yeah, you immediately know that you're gonna end up dying. So
yeah, basically, and the Skyway is kind of the same, except there's so many trees you don't realize this. So
right,
I guess
Callie,
you feel a little less nervous out in the Appalachians.
Callie, name something you got within a 200-mile radius of you that mimics this.
But you just said you don't ride that road.
Hell no, it's too fucking far. I can't get there.
So it doesn't count if you don't ride it.
I mean, I'm just saying, it's in California. This is a possible road. I could hop my ass on the bike in the morning and go hit that shit.
Yeah, but
I want to see the video.
But let me, is that off a mountain or is that just a road straight?
It's on a mountain.
Okay.
Well, but that's what Southern California is mountains, except for the valleys.
Yeah, but there's a difference. Like California, yeah, you got those mountains, and you can look down, you see grass, maybe some shrubs. Up here, it's nothing but trees. Like, you can literally look down and see. You can't even see the mountain. Now, if you fell down the mountain.
No. I got you. Now, if you want that, you got to go to Bay Area. You got to go San Francisco.
Well, look up on the Google Maps. Look up US 129 in Tennessee and North Carolina, where the tail is.
Marble, North Carolina. Where am I looking at here?
Look at Highway 129, and like it's between Tennessee and North Carolina. Like the dragon splits 2 states.
Wait, I don't know where the hell I am in the first place. Oh, 129 up here?
Yeah, and then
It's
Just
on the
type-
Tennessee, North Carolina border,
Yeah.
and you're looking for what literally looks like zigzags, not curves, zigzags.
Tennessee, North Carolina. Wait, where the fuck is?
Look for Marysville and go south.
There it is. You see Tail Dragon right there. No, go down. You see it right there. It says Tail Dragon.
Where I don't.
You just scoop. No, go back in. No, go back in.
Tail up. There we go. Tail of the dragon. Whee. Okay. Right, I got you. Yeah, I was right here. Yeah. I was right there. I got you. But okay. That's curvy. Let me see.
I don't know, Red. Honestly, like I was on that mountain road, 2 weeks ago, and I've been to the Tail of the Dragon. The Tail of the Dragon is still crazier turns. However, that mountain was so fucking many. I'd say the stretch was longer. It was just like, when are these things ever gonna end? In a minute, I'm gonna fucking vomit. Where I did not get that effect on the Tail of the Dragon.
Yeah, it seems like the Tail of the Dragon seems to be more of a relaxed road per se. I mean,
ain't nothing relaxing.
Well, no. I mean, but no. Wait, hold on. But that's a very subjective statement. It depends, right? Because
nobody's relaxed on that road.
Well, a lot of hardcore. But okay, here's the thing, right? Like, you could never convince me that somebody from the East Coast who's a hard canyon rider or a track rider, that they would be. Well, I don't want to say track, because track's a different story, but like I would say that people here in California are hands down generally,
you guys get to ride year round, not fucking like 6 months out of the year.
Right. And so somebody in California would look at this little stretch between here as something that would be simple. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it isn't technical, but what I'm saying is I think they would look at it like, and I'm not talking to Mulholland riders. I'm talking to true canyon riders that get out there and they're constantly dragging knee the entire way. It doesn't matter what the corner is. They're just getting it, dude. To me, it doesn't look as...
Well, one thing you also remember is the terrain is totally different. The terrain is like a cliff. Like, you literally look down and see death. Like, literally, there's no.
No.
The dragon, as far as looking down and seeing death, was not near as scary as the road that I showed Red out in the fucking mountains.
Yeah, in Cali, it's a totally different story, dude. When you look over and there's the trees are down there, but they're like 1,000 feet down, and like you can see death. Like that's what's different. If it's blocked by trees and you can't see where you're gonna go off,
false sense of safety.
but when you're full leaned over to the left and you can look to your right and know that if you go off that corner, there's no guardrail, there's nothing. You can go off that corner and you can see that death is gonna be a thing, like or the entire left side. Okay, so the right side of the road is a hole that's deep as fuck. You can't see the bottom. And the full the right side is a hole, and the left side of the road is a rock face. And if you hit that rock face, you're coming to a complete stop at whatever fucking mile per hour you're going.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. Even driving the car, I was like, don't look over the mountain. I get nervous. Don't look over the mountain. Just pay attention to the road.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. Let me ask you this. Okay, like a Tail, right? Where in California, do they have like people set up cameras on corners?
Mulholland. Mulholland,
not on the road that I showed Red, but they do out there. Mulholland, you have that rickety mouse or whatever.
Our Nicky Mouse, yeah.
Like go. You got Killboy, and you got US 129. Like they got like two different people who every weekend film every bike that goes through their car, bike, whatever.
And I think that mouse guy does too, though.
Yeah, our Nicky Mouse is more video, but then you have photographers. I guarantee you, they got it from them. The reason why, you can people outside of the U.S. know about the snake and may know about the dragon. But I guarantee you they know about the snake more than they know about the dragon. Maybe
I don't know. The dragon is really like, dude.
No, I get you, but like Japanese know about the snake. Fucking trust me, like the snake is Granted, it's not a technical road. It's even short. There's like 7 turns out of like a half quarter mile or whatever the fuck. It's super short. But because it has the fame and the name behind it, and people like Jay Leno come through there, and the fact that you have $1 million cars that come through there every fucking weekend, people know about the snake. I'm not saying the snake is more technical.
People do the same thing at the Dragon. They get fucking crazy ass cars and they go out there and they have like Miata.
Wait, hold on.
Ferraris and Porsches.
Hold on. But we're talking
I'm sure
about
there's more in Cali.
Santa Monica Mountains. We're talking about Malibu is nothing but 10 miles down the road. There's way more money out here than there is in fucking Kentucky. I'm sorry.
You know, you're right about that.
So therefore, there's definitely a more of a Hollywood aspect out here. Like, you don't see one-off cars or one-off motorcycles at the Dragon. You see them at the Snake, right? Like a dude came there and created his own fucking not hybrid, but his own electric something out of nothing, right? You got Jay Leno, he'll bring his jet bike through there, or he'll bring some 1928 fucking whatever the shit, right? Like, that's all Mulholland, and I'll give it that maybe that's why Mulholland has the name. I'm not calling it a technical fucking canyon. There's way better canyons, way more shit out here that will kill you besides Mulholland, but people go to Mulholland hands down, and that's why to me,
because that's on that side of the world. I mean, yeah, you got Hollywood, you got them, and they go there.
There's more people that have the money, but you can go to the Dragon and rent a Ferrari. They do that in that area.
How many?
I've seen Porsches. I've seen one-off bikes. I've seen I
saw some shit in Groupon about renting Ferraris to drive on the Dragon. I'm just like, oh, I didn't know they did that there.
Y'all hit me up. Y'all hit me up when it's Bugatti Day at the fucking because up at Mulholland they had a Bugatti Day and it was like 7 or 8 of them bitches that came rolling through there like a club. I'm like, bitch, really? But yeah.
I'm telling you, I'll have to look at it, but I'm telling you, go on. You know what? This is the best way you can do it. If you go on killboy.com, you can look at all the pictures of all the cars and bikes that go through there. You can have an idea of
what it is. It's just the East Coast, West Coast thing. Like you guys got yours, we got ours. They're both fucking great. Hey, if you ever get a chance, go experience one or the other. Or both. Shit.
Yeah, but also you got the Tail. You also got the Skyway. You also have Blood Mountain.
But you know what I was noticing? There's a lot of straight roads in Cali, but there's a lot of fucking good roads too. But then again, like some of them are covered in sand, and I'm like, that would be kind of scary.
Well, yeah, those are not very traveled roads, or they're traveled by people that live. So the thing with the mountains here in California, like a lot of people live in those mountains, so it's a little different. I'm sitting here looking at killboy.com. And,
I've noticed like in California, they got like a lot of cops there. Here, like the Tail, they don't have cops at the Tail. They don't have
the first time I went to the Dragon, they were having a fucking like state cop convention on the fucking Dragon. I'm not joking. There was like 50 of them on fucking Harleys just fucking rolling around up and down. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, boy, we picked a great weekend.
Oh yeah. And like now they've banned every 18-wheeler big truck. Like they cannot go down that road anymore.
Well, they still try.
Oh no, they can't. They're not even allowed to. They'll get fined so bad, it is crazy. Because they've been killing it kills people. Because there's no way that a tractor trailer cannot go down that hill without
they're too tight. Like I don't even think like an extended bed cab truck can clear those turns in their own lane.
Yeah, exactly. And like people were getting beheaded and going on the trailers because they cut across. I'm gonna have to come to Cali.
No, yeah, dude, you got to come to Cali. Cali's a way. It's a different beast in its own, man. And the cool thing about Cali is
the weather.
Well, there's that, but when you're in the canyons, like there's way more canyons around you. So okay, you have the Dragon, and what else within a 50-mile radius is decent around the Dragon?
The Sharahola Skyway, 28 Moonshiner.
Yeah. Oh, okay, and then And then there's that road. Have you ever been on the road? It's like in North Carolina. It's in Asheville. It's between Asheville and it's like North Carolina and Kentucky.
Is it near the Dragon?
Is that
near
the Blue Ridge
Dragon.
Skyway?
No, it's not. It's like if you were going from like Raleigh or something like that, and you're going through North Carolina, and like right where North Carolina and Kentucky, there's the main highway. Like they have like every like 2 miles, they have a runoff for 18-wheelers. That's how steep and how curvy it is.
On the main freeway there, you're
on the
saying.
main freeway, yeah. Like
Yeah,
your
that
brakes
main
will
freeway
melt.
stretch in there is fucking wicked. I was like, dude, I'm tempted. If we didn't have our reservations, just stay the night here and run the fucking freeway tomorrow.
Dude,
Here,
you'll burn brakes. Like they have like every 2 miles, I have like a runaway because tractor trailers will literally burn their brakes straight off and they have to roll up in there.
Now, have you ever gone, since you live out that way, and this is the road that we stayed on last year when we were down there. So you know how you have Moonshiner 28 down by the Dragon?
Yeah.
Take 28 farther down to the 28 that runs south through Cowie.
Okay.
The upper half of 28 right above Cowie is like a fucking second Dragon, but there's like nobody on it. Like only the locals go on it.
Yeah, you just gotta watch out because there's a lot of shit in that road too.
You know, no, this was a badass fucking road. Like every single day we were there, it was not bad. It was not covered in gravel or anything like that, and it fucking kicks ass. And then for it to be more low key and not as many people, that sounds
awesome.
So fucking nice.
I think
to
I've
run
been there
that every day.
before. Actually, I think I drove it in my car going to the tail.
Hey,
So
Callie.
if you're in that direction, go check out that road.
Hey, Callie, can you see this?
I'm looking. I got like a huge lag.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. I gotta wake up for fucking work in the morning and shit. You guys take it easy, right?
All right.
Call off.
All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
All right.
So if you look at, you can look at inside the chat, whatever that we're at, and you can see it now. But like this, so this is like Mulholland, right? But all of these are fucking canyon roads, dude. And it's like they're all within fucking 20 minutes of riding, through Mulholland. So you have like whatever fucking road this is, and then if you come over here, you have where the fuck is it at?
So you're talking about like where it says Thousand Oaks at and stuff like that?
Yeah. So you have like Tuna Canyon, which is a one-way fucking road that'll still kill the fuck out of you, even though it's one way.
Okay. I see it now. Okay.
Right, but you have all of these, and this is just like you say, hey, let's go ride to Santa Monica Mountains. Cool. You come out here, you have all of this fucking shit to choose from. And granted, unless you started early in the morning, you probably couldn't ride all this shit in the day. But like, this is just one little area of California. But then you have Angeles Crest, and then you have all.
Oh yeah, if you add up the whole state, you guys definitely have more.
Oh, yeah.
Like the state is fucking as big as the entire East Coast. I mean, shit.
But see, that's the great thing. You live in Los Angeles, you have those to play with. Then you got everything above Los Angeles to play with. And then you have like Ortega Highway. And then you can come on down here to San Diego and get all their little fucking goody goods down here, wherever the fuck it is. That's the cool thing about California, is that you can be at all of these places within an hour of each other. And you can meet a lot of dudes who've never, only dudes like, I know a guy that goes up right here, Angeles Crest, the 2, goes up there every fucking Sunday. Every Sunday goes to fucking, stops at Newcomb Ranch and then turns around and comes back toward LA, and then boom, he's back in the whole fucking city again. Like, that's the cool thing about LA. And you have all these little fucking roads, and then what's the name? LA Jix was talking about is Glendora Mountain Road. Like this shit goes up, and then eventually it gets somewhere and you stop, and then it splits somewhere. Oh wait, no, that's Mount Baldy. I went too far. Where'd I go? Yeah, like here. So you park here. There's like a parking spot here, and then you can either go up the road or you can go off to this shit, which leads you over to another fucking canyon road. Like there's all like biggest fucking playground. That's why I say, like, I understand that I'm not taking anything away from the Dragon, especially after Rev Bomb went out there, knowing what he knows from being out here.
Right.
But the fact that like you have that and like 2 or 3, maybe 4 other roads that you can hit within that day, and especially if you go if your sole purpose is to go ride the dragon, you can hit those roads and then that's it. You're done. And it's like, well, okay, we can go ride it again. Or whereas like here, like when Fish came out
I
here,
mean, there's other stuff within 45 minutes of the dragon where I planted us right in the middle, and we rode for a whole entire week, and we didn't even do the same road twice, and there were roads that we didn't even hit.
I got you. But here's the thing: like if you come out here to ride, if you want to hit all of this cool shit, you need like a week, and that's riding every day.
Right.
Because like you can't, because like Fish was coming when Fish was like, all right, we're gonna come out. I'm like, all right, cool. Where the fuck can we go? So it was like I'm trying to think of like how far does he want to ride / what can we hit all in the same area? Because that's what I was like, okay, well, if we're going to Mulholland, then we got to kind of be in the whole fucking Santa Monica Mountains. We got to try to do as much as you can without being stuck there for the next fucking 7 hours trying to ride everything or whatever. Like, all right, what can we do? And it's, funny because he wanted to ride Angeles Crest, which was Highway 2, but he didn't get a chance to do that. So we're going to do that the next time he comes out here. And then if we do that and then that whole area, and then, well, even still, like, ER, you still have all the shit out there by Palm Springs that like Tim Kreitz and I know Fish rode when he was coming down to San Diego. That's
what I was saying is like pretty much everywhere we went, there might be like a pretty damn straight stretch for a hot minute, might be like 30 miles, and then bam, it's like fucking turn after turn after turn after turn after turn. I'm like, then it's maybe 20-30 miles of that, then another straight road. We kept ending up like so when we came out of Palm Springs to head north up towards the Sequoia and Kings Canyon, we ended up basically going through like mountain range, and then it would be like flat land surrounded by mountain range through another mountain range, kind of over and over and over. But like everywhere we went, minus some of this like back road mountain range shit, it was fucking weird. It was not the main freeway. It's whatever way Google told us to take, but like there were like no fucking cars. Said area patrolled by radar, speed patrolled by aircraft or some shit.
Oh yeah, they fly above you, and then
we cruised through there at like 120 miles an hour, so we made really fucking good timing.
It was at 120. That's all.
We rented a Camaro SS, and we had fun with that thing.
Yeah, where you were at, like, there's nothing up there. Pretty much once you get north of like
like there weren't even fucking houses and shit. Like there was just nothing.
I mean,
good turns, and then there'd be a bunch of nothing, and then there'd be some good turns, and then we started getting out of that shit and into the mountains where like everything just for the most part seemed like pretty damn good turns.
Where the fuck were you? You were at the 198. So that's north of fucking Fresno. Like you're out there by Capo and shit.
Yeah, we made it all the way up to by Fresno, dude. We were all over the fucking place, man.
Fresno is car. What is Fresno? 4 hours north of LA? Like fuck. It's like 5 and some change.
I made it from there to LA in 3 hours. I might have been doing triple digits in a racing Mustang, but we won't talk about it.
I'll take you on do long distance rides.
Do what now? Say it again.
I'll take you on do long distance rides.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of long distance rides. Like there's a highway out here, Ojai, Highway 33. Motor Trend called it their best fucking road. So I was like, Ojai, what the fuck is Ojai? So then I looked into it. And I was like, oh, there goes Ojai right there. And I was like, yeah, wait. Bitch, hold on. And so I Googled it. I'm like an hour and 45 minutes from Ojai. I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm gonna ride like an hour and a half to the base of a mountain to go ride another hour and some change through the fucking mountain, and they got to turn around and come back.
Are you enjoying yourself during this time? Is the mountain full of turns and fun shit, or?
Yes, Ojai is it's not super technical, but there's a couple of pieces of Ojai that's pretty decent or whatever. And it's just like, dude, I can't, I don't know. I gotta ride an hour and some change to get to some shit that I'm gonna ride that. I don't know. It's just, every time I look at Ojai, I'm like, fuck, I gotta ride all the way there and then ride the road. And I don't know. Let's see how far. Wait, can I do?
Dude, I rode my bike to Daytona and back, to Myrtle, back to Chicago.
Right?
Back,
No. Distance is not the problem. It's riding the distance and then having to ride a fucking canyon. And I don't pussyfoot through a canyon. I mean, I'm not saying I'm fucking the quickest motherfucker in the world, but I don't like to ride a canyon slow. So then now I'm tired. Once I do the full length through the canyon,
by the time you fucking get there,
and then I gotta turn around and go back down the motherfucker, and then ride the other. Bruh, come on, son. Like,
I've heard some of the guys say when they're going these longer distances that yes, they do even straight on a freeway. By the time you ride 4, 5, 6 hours straight on a freeway, by the time you get there, you're kind of like, I need a break, and then it's like time to head back. They'll drive, they'll trailer their bike.
Yeah.
So they can have their fun when they get there.
Because, like, seeing Cycle, he went through there, and he was like, oh, dude, it's a fucking amazing road. And I was like, yo, that's what's up. Okay, so, yeah, it looks like the technical part of Ojai is 36 miles. Fuck, dude. Like, 36 miles at 40, 50, like, sucks, dude. It sucks. And then you finally get done, you're like, oh.
Well,
wait.
because I mean I've rode to like Blood Mountain and stuff like that, which is like 2 hours for me. You know, and it's like mentally exhausting after getting done, and you're like, oh, I gotta ride back. Oh,
right.
Well, that's why I like do weekends out of things. It's like, okay, so the ride there is like an adventure on its own. We stay the night, we play there for a day, and on the next day we fucking head back. It's 3 days of an adventure, and I might pick a different road to head back on.
Like I trailer mine.
Is Blood Mountain 19? Is that what it is?
I don't know exactly.
Or is it 180? No, that's Deals. No, what is that? Wolfpen Gap? No.
I'm not sure. I'd have to check on a map.
Let me see here.
I like the first time I went to Blood, and like, let me ask this, Red. All right. Have you ever, and I'll be honest with you, have you ever had a guy on the back of your bike?
No.
I did one time because I went to Blood and the guy was with me, and the first time he's ever gone, and the first time I ever rode with him, and he went down, and I felt bad because I'm the one who suggested to come out there, so I let him ride in the back with me to go get his truck. 2 hour, the most 2 hour awkward ride ever in my life.
But that is a very understandable journey, and I would never fault anybody or talk shit to anybody who did that. But the time that like Undercover caught a flat tire, I wind up riding. So Cali Girl had her bike, and I had my bike, but she had her carbon fiber rear seat thing on. And fucking, I had my regular padded seat. So Undercover could only ride on my bike. So you know what happened? I rode the Gixxer that day.
So she rode back with you and he rode her bike?
No. I rode her bike. He sat on the back of mine while she drove mine. I was like, look, bro, I love you, but I'm sorry, you're not riding on the back of my shit, son. Not with me on it. So me and her, we bike swapped, and then he just rode on the back of my shit. Yeah.
Why you let him ride? Why didn't you let him ride your bike and let her ride in the back?
I don't know. I think he was more comfortable. You don't know Caliger, bro. She's like, she's like, it's seriously, you can fall asleep sitting on the back of the bike with her. Like it's comfortable back there. It's decent. I love it. So I don't know. Maybe he just never ridden with her at the time, and then he just fucking sat on the back, and that was it. And even there was another time when we went somewhere, and we picked him up, and yeah, I was like, you can go ahead and get on that Gixxer, dude. I'm just take this R6 by myself. Like, yeah, I've never ridden with a dude on the back of my bike.
Well, I mean, I felt bad because for some reason, anybody who gets in accidents always fall on the shifter side, and he couldn't shift. And like it was like a 2 hour ride. He has a truck and trailer, but it was back here in Atlanta. So you know, I felt obligated because I'm the one who invited him to go, and I should have known better because he only had the bike for like 2 weeks. So you know,
no, that's fine, dude. I would do the same thing if it came down to, you crashing and it's just me and you, or you know, that was the only option. It's like, look, dude, we can call a taxi or a tow truck or whatever the fuck it may be. Like, nah, dude, I'm like, look, just hop on the back, man. Keep your nuts 10 feet behind my back, you know, whatever. But no, I mean, I really wouldn't care. Just, hey, man, like, we'll just fucking get through this, and I'll take you back.
And the thing I understand is, I don't care what kind of grab bars. Any grab bar on a sport bike sucks. Like, I got the ones that's on the side. And I don't even understand how, you know, the grab bars, right? Like on a bike, the grab bars. No. Like on the side. Bar. You never seen the grab bars on the side or on the back? Like I know like my wife's got a katana, and there's a grab bar in the back, like behind you. And then like on my Ninja, you got 2 handles on the side. And you can grab those. Those are the grab bars.
No, sorry. Wow. Newer bikes don't have those.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. My R6 don't have shit. You brace either on my shoulders or you brace around me on the tank. So when I brake, yeah, it's either you're slamming my arms and shit through the fucking front handlebars, or you're like smashing on my back because you're like reaching around the tank or bracing against the tank. Yeah, I've never seen. Yeah, there's no straps or bars or any fucking thing.
Man, yeah, okay, yeah, well,
wait, it's like built onto the bike.
Yeah, it's built on the bike. I got grab bars.
Wait,
yeah.
Wait, Ehard, do you know about a grab bar?
On what?
Your passenger has a grab bar to hold on to.
Yeah, on the side. Like on my bike, it is.
Wait, okay, wait, what? Okay, wait, right? I'm about to Google this shit. What bike?
I got a 2000 ZX900.
Yeah, I've never been on a bike that's had a grab bar. That might have been nice upon the occasion.
That's something like, the fuck?
Okay. No, he almost lost me once. We hit a fucking nice bump, and my ass left the fucking seat. It was a freaky moment.
Wait, are you talking up there by the handlebars?
Really thought I was gonna fly off.
No, no, not the handlebars. On the back. Like if you're sitting as a passenger on the back, on my side, on my back fairings on the side, there's 2 grab bars.
Oh yeah, nah, they got rid of them shits a long time ago, bro. I know. Okay, I know on the tail. Okay, yeah,
on the tail.
Yeah, no, them motherfuckers is gone, son. Them bitches ain't been on bikes since that time frame. I see. Right, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, them motherfuckers is long gone, son.
Okay, I get it. Okay, my bike is old. Okay, I got you. All right.
No, I'm just saying. Like, I always wondered what the fuck those were for. I thought they were like straps or you can tie shit to or whatever. But
they're grab bars. You hold on to them, and you just kind of hold on, and yeah.
How does that? I guess because you're holding it more around your ass. So
yeah, but
even when you accelerate fast, like that still doesn't. You can still toss a motherfucker off real quick.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
Don't get me wrong. Look, I'll tell you this: anybody who's ever rode with me, they've never used them, so I suggest don't use it. I don't even know why.
Yeah, hell no.
And like my wife, she has a katana, and her grab bar is on the back. Like it's like a round loop on the back. So you have to put your hands behind you like you're being arrested to hold on.
Yeah, hell no, bro. I'm around your waist.
I've seen some of the older Hondas with a little bar on the back. I'm not sure it was meant to be a grab bar.
No, it's a grab bar. It's a grab bar. That's what they're used for.
Huh. Braking, maybe, but it's still weird. Interesting, the shit you learned, because I literally thought that was for like strapping shit down or whatever. Ooh, excuse me. That is interesting.
Yeah, I guess that's I guess I got an old bike.
Yeah, my shit. There's a strap on the seat, but I don't even know what the fuck is that strap for. I think that's what people put their helmets in or their hats. Like they put the bill of the hat in there.
The little straps on the side. Yeah.
Well, not on the side, but it's like right there at the front of the seat. I think that's where most people slap their hats and then.
They slap their hats, or that's also another thing. That's another way they grab on, because if you put it between your legs and you hold on, you can hold on to that too, as well.
I usually hold on to the rider during accelerating and push on the tank when braking.
Yeah, it makes sense.
And when we're leaning, I look over the shoulder of the direction in which that we are leaning.
Now they got, you see those handlebars that you can put on your gas tank?
I've seen those. Those are cool.
Yeah.
I've never used one, but I'm like, now that might work.
Yeah, they take where you put your gas, and they got the circle with all the bolts in it. You take that out, and you actually put this thing on there, and it has a handlebar that goes over your gas tank, and then the passenger can hold on to that. It's really cool though. That saves you from them hitting the gas tank. It saves you from hitting the button.
On the Black Forest rider, I think his wifey was using a gas tank handlebar.
Yeah, I've seen the gas tank ones. Those seem pretty cool. They seem pretty stable.
Yeah, I remember I went to Daytona, and my wife was with me. She rode this first time, and I met her, and we were going out and stuff like that. And I took her to Daytona, and she was riding on the back. And like we're sitting in Daytona. Now imagine like you're a basketball court full of people, and like we're riding through it, and like someone hits her ass, and then she's like, "Where do you go? You gonna tell me what we're talking about?" I look around, there's like 100, 200 people around. Like, who I'm gonna yell at? Like, I have no idea. I was like, maybe your ass gonna get me hit. That's all. I'm not gonna try to fight these crowd of people.
Yo, I will be right back, yo.
Yeah, I just subscribed to you there, E-Heart.
Oh, you did? Why, thank you.
Yes. The crazy thing is I got like 15 videos I can make. I just hate editing.
I probably have more than that I could make right now.
I just hate editing. I hate editing. It's just such a pain.
I have space constraints, and that's my biggest issue. I do all of my editing on my cell phone.
Oh, wow.
And my cell phone does not have an external SD, and the cell phone holds 64 gigs, but that's minus phone software and other bullshit. So I have constraints.
Wow. You're like, okay, I made a video. Oh, gotta erase like 30 pictures. Okay.
Basically. Yeah. It's like my trip from Cali, my phone was fucking full. So it's like transfer somewhere else to make room so I can bring more things over.
Okay. Let me see something. Okay.
I'll be getting a new computer very soon.
Yeah, you routed Jigsaw, right? That's what, 750 or 1,000?
600.
600. You got a Dainese jacket.
Pants, boots, gloves, all done.
You don't have a computer.
I'll be getting one very soon. See, and I just went to Cali and all this other fucking bullshit. Exactly. For a minute it was getting rough.
I'm not trying to tell you how to spend your money or what your financials, but somewhere you're kind of like off a little bit.
Well, my gear is more important than a computer. Just saying.
You got a point there.
So what, gear is more important than a computer? Well, yeah. You could have. You know what? You could have got you a Joe Rocket jacket.
I have a Joe Rocket. Fuck that thing. So the jacket was actually for a specific reason. Maybe I can show you some pictures or something. I don't know where to find them right now, but I have arm problems and problems with pain and numbness and all this other bullshit. And the reason that I picked this jacket is because how it's made in the shoulders. They're like accordion panels instead of these stretch panels that, even though they stretch easily, would still put stress on my arm and exacerbate my problem. So like the jacket kind of had to be. The other stuff, well, I was just like, why skimp? I mean, shit's comfy. I mean, my boots are like slippers. I've hiked miles on fucking trails in the Appalachia. So do you know the Joyce Kilmer?
Right, yeah.
There's giant trees and shit. Yeah, we went hiking in the fucking moto gear and shit. So no, the computer's in the works. I've had the money for the computer for like the last 5 or 6 weeks, but I've barely been home for the last 5 or 6 weeks. So before
just go to Black Friday, get you one for $100. Done.
Well, it's gotta be a good one to do the editing.
Yeah, those cheap computers like that will be fine for about 3 weeks or 3 months or whatever.
No, the plan is to get a good one. I'll be spending about $1,300.
Oh yeah, well that type of shit, like at 1,300, yeah, that should last you at least 3 years without
exactly.
Dude, I bought my wife a iMac 27-inch for $1,200.
Well, my last computer was a $600 computer, and it won't do the video editing. So I download the software, but I'm getting like black screens of death and shit, and it won't fucking like it tries to skip even when I put it on like draft.
Frame rate.
It's hard to edit when it's doing that. But then the real problem becomes that's if I'm only trying to cut a straight cut, I have to deal with that shit. But then anytime I add any other files, I get a black screen.
Well, maybe you should go to like a computer store. Like go to a computer store and get you a nice little cheap computer. You
can't really. I mean, video editing is. I mean, it depends on what you're doing with video editing, but you would at least need something decent. Sure, even if you go cheap, it may be fine today, but a year down the road with updates and new whatever, and not even just like software updates. We're talking OS updates, right? Windows 11 comes out, and you're like, "Oh well, fuck."
But by then she'd be so blew up that she can go get a new computer. By then, it's just trying to get her. Because like, she's doing it by her cell phone.
Like the last 5 or 6 weeks or so, but I haven't been home. And the little bit that I have been home, I've been so busy. We went to Cali, and that took up like 8 days, all in all. Right before Cali, we were in northern Michigan. Right before that, we were in West Virginia for a week. And right before that, we were over on the west side of the state. And then there's been a little bit of shit with kids and fucking work. And so, like, I'm getting there. Like, really soon, in a hot minute, I'm going to go to order it. However, and I will say this, I've gone to order it like twice now. And the one that I wanted was out of stock. So it's like, okay, I got to come back. Oh, okay, you guys have an upgraded version? That's lovely. Oh, but fuck, it's out of stock. Okay, I'll come back. And I haven't gone back in the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, she's doing time. I mean, you've been this long without one, so.
But she's doing the video on her phone.
I know it's
it doesn't matter.
But I can also do it anywhere I want. So like, I'm on the plane, I can edit a fucking video on my fucking cell phone. I'm in the doctor's office, waiting for an appointment. I can edit on my cell phone. There is a convenience factor there.
I mean, me personally being a video editor, it's not what you use, it's how you use it, right? So yeah, like, it's kind of that person that doesn't know how to use. Sure, they may not know how to use the $20 million program, but they can use the fuck out of the $5 program. And that's kind of what it is. So for her, she's always used the phone, so she understands how it works. She gets a decent picture quality out of it, so that's what she uses. I mean, granted, now as soon as you take that away, now there's going to be a big learning curve again, and then she's in the beginning. So
there's going to be a learning curve.
I mean, video editing is very, very subjective, man. Like, you can make an amazing, like, it's kind of like people think, oh dude, I need to go out here and buy, I want to be a filmmaker, I want to make short films, so I need to go out here and spend $1,200, or I need to spend $3,000 on a GH5 Panasonic 4K camera. But then you have people that will literally shit on you with an iPhone, and you're like,
oh, right.
I mean, like, you could literally type into YouTube and be like, short film shot on iPhone. Type that in, and you'll be like, there's no fucking way that's an iPhone. Yeah, it is. It's just the tool in the right person's hands. So I get where you're coming from, because 2 years ago, a year ago, when I was like, wait, you edit on your fucking phone? And she was like, yeah. What the fuck? Just like edit on something else. But then she was like, well, computer's slow and this and that. And I'm like, hey man, if it works for you, then hey, I can't tell you how to.
Right. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do want to cross over to the computer. I'm just saying, like, shit got busy. I have looked. It's kind of like he was saying, this one still works, so I'm not like feeling like some insane fucking pressure. But I do want to learn it. I can't wait till I get to the day where I can produce, because the quality is dumped down. I have checked. Most of my views are on mobile devices, which I'm like, thank God, because they're seeing a better quality than somebody with a full screen fucking computer. But those trying to watch on TV, I'm sure it looks like shit.
It's not that it looks like shit. It's a different, pixel a little more stretched out. But yeah, you can kind of see
So, but I can't wait for the day until I'm good at both in a sense, because KindMaster, you know, I could be on a ride and fucking, as long as it's like something that's a straight cut, I could post something like fucking there on the spot on fucking Wi-Fi. I don't even have to go home.
Right.
You know, but on the same note, I do want to start producing some full, nice quality videos.
Yeah, and in time, you know.
Yeah, I'll get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, eventually. I just hate making videos. Oh god, I'm like so much I gotta do.
Oh, I get it.
What program are you using?
I got Mojave and I got another one. I just downloaded, so I like 2 of them. I'm just being lazy.
That's one. He said story plays a huge component on short films too. No, I get that, but shooting, like, it doesn't matter what you shoot on. You know what I mean? Like, you can take whatever. I mean, yeah, if you're trying to say like, oh, this is a 70s film, you know, and you're shooting with like some cheap ass camera, then yeah, it may look a little more appropriate. But to me, it's not story, man. It's you know, story just is, to me, is an emotion kind of thing, but the actual production value or the actual final output of what it looks like has nothing to do with the story. How the film looks has nothing to do with the story per se. You know, it could be a component to enhance the story, but still, like I said, I can show you guys like videos that have been shot on an iPhone, and you're like, wow, that was on an iPhone. Granted, may have been some post-production done, but 100% iPhone, no special fucking app or anything. But you just got to know, you just got to understand and know how to use the tool that you're given. So for me, like I said, eHeart, she knows that fucking program, so boom, there you go. Because, dude, I can't wait. Like, once you switch, you're going to be like fucking Hot Wheels, like asking everybody, how do you do this? How do you do that?
I have no doubt. I have no doubt.
And then a couple times you're just going to like go back because you understand it while you're trying to figure some other shit out. Like, I get it. Totally get it. Big money is Avid. Avid's a big player, but I mean, Avid is definitely industry standard, along with the, Premiere Pro. But Avid is also, the problem with Avid is so like, how can I explain Avid? Avid is the Macintosh computer of Windows PCs. So it's like, not everybody knows how to use Avid, but not I guess it kind of depends. Like, if you're talking like big budget Hollywood films, they're not using Avid. If you're talking with smaller budget places that maybe shoot commercials, they may use Avid. Avid, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. Like, Avid has been pushed back a little bit, because Avid is a destructive program. I don't think anybody knows what that means. Meaning, if you put footage into Avid, there's a way to change it, but by default, when you put footage into Avid, when you edit and cut it, it's destructive, and it will actually edit the footage on. So, like, if you take an MP4 and you put it in Avid and you make a cut, it makes a cut in the footage. It's a destructive program. Kind of like you can set up Photoshop to be destructive, meaning you take the original photo and you color it blue, and then once you try to if you save it, it doesn't save like a version of it. The actual original footage or the actual original picture is now blue. But whatever. But yeah, Avid's a bitch. I don't like Avid. Like, not that many people really use Avid. I mean, I guess it just depends on the VFX, or not the VFX, but whatever company you decide to work for, whether or not they use Avid or not. But I don't know. Anyways, that's just video editing bullshit. I can bore the fuck out of people with this shit all night. But I'm not going to do that. But you know what I am going to do? I am going to shut this bitch down because it is midnight here in California. It's 3 a.m. where
it's me. Yep.
People are.
Hey, what time do you do on Fridays?
Fridays is 7:30 p.m. So 10:30 your time.
Okay. All right.
But it's going to be on Ghost Ninja's channel. Like I said, unless Ghost is with the family, then I'll be hosting. But it just depends on whether or not he's at home. But we'll definitely see. I don't know. I need to get in touch with him here soon and figure out what's going on with him. So see where he's going to be. But no hoes. Wait. Oh, no's? Yes, yo's. But anyways, guys, yeah, check us out this weekend, whether on my channel or Ghost Ninja's channel. So until then, guys, we will see you on Friday, and I will probably get out a SCMM video on Friday. So we'll see. But, yep. Other than that, later, biatches.